Hello, hello. Hello, I'm here. I'm ready. I'm just ready for this lovely stream today. Going back to classic Danganronpa 2. And seeing what all this other stuff is going to happen. Because I'm quite excited to see what we'll experience on this one. But people who are coming in, welcome. Welcome on into the stream. I hope you guys are excited as well for the stream before I switch over. Yes, hello. Welcome. Where's my chat screen? Whoops. I was trying to do something for a second. Whoops. I'm doing too much sometimes. I am excited for this before we get into the game and stuff. Typical chat stuff before doing anything else. I have just been quite excited again. It's been a while. It's been a little bit since last time I took a little bit of a break from Danganronpa. And I'm trying to come back to it, but not come back to it just a bit, but it might not be the same as it was before, but I'm still excited to go back and to see what's going on in this time around for, what is it? For the upcoming other chapters, because last time we left off, if I'm correct, we finished the trial, the third trial, I think. Whoops. Did I press something? I was pressing something for stuff. And, we also had, Mikon getting her punishment, because she was the one who did that. Yes, people who are coming in, hello! People who are coming into the stream, welcome. We're going to be continuing Danganronpa 2, and I'm excited for that. So this is fun. Now, I'm kind of curious as to what Monokuma means by the treat after everything that has happened. We also got Nekomaru back, but now he's a robot. We have Nekomaru. I think if I remember in the last time, I believe the reason... Last time with the third trial, we found out it was Mikon who did the eliminating of Hyoko and Ibuki. Ibuki and Hyoko were eliminated because, again, apparently Mikon got one of the despair disease, which was, I guess, the main motive for, I guess, that whole trial. She got the remembering one of the despair disease. She eliminated, if I remember correctly, Hyoko, because she accidentally saw what was going on. She was trying to actually eliminate, I guess, Ibuki, because she had the global disease, if I'm correctly remembering right. So she was gullible to everything being told, because she was the one that was taking care of all the people who were sick with the despair disease. And she's now gone, so... We also had Nekomaru come back. He's now a machine. He's a robot. We got a robot guy now, so And Monokuma says there's some sort of treat after all that. And we also have a new island to probably take a look at, so... But I'm quite excited to just see in general... Whoops. What... we'll be doing for this exploration and stuff like that, so... And again, I still don't know what Monokuma's plan is. Monokuma's... I don't think he hates him, per se, but it's just something that isn't weird. That's all I can say. I think he hated the fact that Mikon was doing the reason she did her stuff was because of despair and her beloved. Then it was for hope in his mind, I think, and that's why he could not forgive Mikon for what she did, so... Again. It's just how it is, it's how the characters are. But again, I also still like Nagito. He may be a little bit weird and crazy in his way, but I just feel like he has his own reasons, you know? well, he had the liar disease, if I'm correct. And originally when he got the despair disease, where he lied, I think. He had the liar disease because Akane had the coward disease, and then Nagito, when he had it, it was the liar one. So he said things that was like a lie, was what it was. If I'm correctly remembering it.
Danganronpa.
Alright, where's my mouse? Oh, sorry. Where's my mouse? Where's my mouse? Oh, I'm looking for my mouse. Where's my mouse? Right. Where did I find my mouse? There we go. I was like, where's my mouse for a second? Yeah, that's fine. I understand. Sorry. I was looking for my mouse. I was like, where the frick was my mouse for a second? Okay. So... Sorry, I was struggling to find my mouse for, I don't know, whatever reason. It was just odd. Yeah, we are on chapter 4, which was also our one we have yet to continue on. Yeah, we left off, here. Because we just finished the thing where we kind of, about to go see the new island that I think Monami just defeated a Mono Beast for, so, trying to remember all the, I'm trying to remember the controls again, sorry. So, I guess this was the oh yeah, here it is. It's Mahiru's photos. Hiyoko used them as decoration. But Hiyoko's no longer... No, not just her. You mean Ibuki and Mikon. Yeah, because now... That's new. I didn't even do that when I clicked on here first. So, sorry. I forgot that we also lost Mikon, Ibuki, and Hiyoko, who did this for Mahiru, because I remember the Mahiru one was very sad as well. I will not accept any more victims. I'll definitely prevent that from happening. Yep, I still remember that. Sorry if I get a little rusty on my... about stuff, so it's been a while since I remember. Stuff like that. It's like, yep, the arcade station. Zoom Ambition. It's a strange title for a game. Is it even fun? I didn't even know that was what that was called. Interesting. Okay. I guess let's go outside. I'm also trying to see if I can collect all the all the Monokumas at the same time. Oh my pet. How's my pet doing? Because I remember we also have a pet in here. Little pig. Doing fine. Good. Our little pig is doing well. I want to go to make sure that everything is accounted for and things like that. Hold on. Sorry. There are cottages. There's our cottage. Kazuichi's. Byakuya. There's Fuyahiko's. Nakamaru. Nagito's. And then Gundam. Terra's no longer there anymore either. Just trying to remember everything again. Sorry. I'm just looking back. Chiaki. Mikan's cottage. She's not there anymore. Not even Hiyoko. We still have Akane. And Sonia. We don't have Peko anymore, or Mahiru, or Ibuki. Okay. I'm just trying to go through everything and remember all the stuff, because it's been a while, so before I go to the new island, which I believe, if I'm correct on the map, everyone might be at. because I think it's open, but I forgot that was that third island. But before I do that, someone's randomly opening the front door. I just want to go to the beach for a little bit. Hello, Adele, people are coming in. Welcome, welcome. Oh, what the? Darn it, I wanted to do something. Well, I guess I can't. Okay, never mind. I was hoping to go grab stuff from the beach, but I guess I have no choice but to go to the other island. Anyway. That one already was... I'm doing well. I'm doing well. I'm doing good. Just coming back to the lovely Danganronpa game and whatnot because it's been a little while and it's still fun as usual. I just haven't played. I took a break from it for a bit. So it's the fourth island we have yet to, I think, the fourth one? We haven't got to check out this fourth island because we left off after we got Nekomaru back, who is now, we shall call him Mekomaru. So Mekomaru is back, and all the other stuff, so I'm happy. The mono beast that was blocking this bridge has disappeared all of a sudden. I've been wondering for this for a while, but... Are you eating like ice cream or the cake icing when I hear frosting? I don't know why, it's just... interesting. I mean, I ate a little snack earlier, so I've already had some thing to eat before playing ahead of time, so I don't have to have that situation where I keep getting up and getting a snack. So that's always fine. I need to try to fix myself with those situations, but oh well. Okay. I sometimes eat my cake icing. It's good. I do the same thing sometimes at times like when my mom or my dad, like any of my family members make cake and they have leftover icing, I'll eat the icing. That's kind of what that's why I was asking specifically, so I was like confused. My bad. That's all. But nice. Hope it's good, but don't eat too much and get yourself sick, because I don't think that'd be a good idea. Anyways, how is something as pathetic as Monami able to defeat a Mono Beast? No, I just be a waste of time to think about something like that. It's useless to think about things that are a waste of time. I've learned that much during my time here. Okay. It's not even just cake icing. Sometimes my mom will make icing for a brownie, and I will still eat that anyway, so it's still good regardless. So, again, it's life like that. Anyways, as I walk across the bridge, I started to see the scenery on the new island on the other side. The world!
Is this an amusement park?
They do! I hate the fact that we have a train with Monokuma's face on it. Why is there a skull on one of the buildings? Horror house. There's a Monokuma amusement park. It's like this whole island is one giant amusement park. I like amusement parks. What about you guys? Do you like amusement parks? Because those are fun, in general. Like, I think they're always fun. Amusement parks are always fun, and I just enjoy having fun. You know, going on the rides enough. That's fine, that's fine. And why not? I'm just curious as to what you guys think about amusement parks right now, because those are fun, but also the fact that there's a literal train right in front of us with Monokuma's face on it and a couple of other things is quite concerning. But I think amusement parks are fun in general, especially if they have the water parks too, because I always grew up going to one with both the amusement park parts and water. They are expensive. Heck yeah, they be expensive. Here's the thing, I love amusement parks and all. I don't like riding on roller coasters. I am terrified of roller coasters. I don't like the height. Like, certain, very much like, being on a fast roller coaster where you go all the way up in the height and everything and stuff, that is terrifying to me. That is very terrifying. I don't know why, but it is terrifying. I don't know why, but that's just terrifying. I also don't know why, but I love the music and the balloons just floating for this. It's making me now I want to go to amusement park seeing this part of the chapter. I'm like, can I please now go to amusement park now that I'm seeing this? Let me go to an amusement park. I also don't like any sort of certain rides that go to a certain height. Like if they have to go like, have you ever seen those? What are those rides where they take you all the way up and then they just drop you? I forgot what those specific ones are called. That is terrifying. I don't know why, but those ones are terrifying as well. I don't know why, but it terrifies me. Not all of the rides that have some sort of height things are a problem, but certain ones just freak me out, and I'm like, nope. Because I'm just being curious. What do you guys think about any sort of amusement park rides? You know? Drop towers. Yeah, those are terrifying other than roller coasters. Again, I'm not a huge person who likes roller coasters, and I don't like those drop tower ones either. They are very, very terrifying, and I'm just like, no, thank you, buddy. I would rather be sometimes on the ground. Oh, motion, understandable. Like, I understand if some people don't get on a ride because of motion sickness, that's understandable. Like, I understand people get motion sickness too, so yeah. If you're gonna get motion sickness badly, I don't think it's a good idea for anybody to ride rides that will give them motion sickness. Anyways, let's continue. I feel like this is gonna, hopefully, I don't know, I doubt this. I hope this is gonna be a good, like, please just keep this funness from this chapter. Please no more people eliminating each other. Can we not have some time to just have fun? Please. We keep getting despair upon despair every time and have to go trial after trial. I don't want to do this. These guys need a break from that, my lord. Anyways, looks fun, amazing, exciting, thrilling.
That just makes it look even creepier.
Okay, Hajime, kinda. I agree with that a little bit, but... oh well. Interesting. Hold on, where is anybody in this map? I love the music. So, we got Nagito and Chiaki are at the fun house. I love how they changed the little image of Nekomaru into a robot. I love that. I just noticed. Kazuichi, Gundam, and again, Kazuichi, Gundam, and Nekomaru are at the Nezumi Castle front. Fuihiko and Sonia are at Monami Funhouse. I think, is that Monami? Yeah, Monami Funhouse. And then Akane's at the roller coaster. Classic roller coaster. I just want to look around. There's the horror house. Ice cream. There's the roller coaster. There's the fun house. Let me check my head since I just did that. Well, I'm just kind of running around this place. There's the central, okay. Interesting. Interesting, very, very interesting. The way this is kind of... very interesting. Interesting. I guess let me start with this horror house and kind of see what they got. So let me just start here, I guess. Hello! We got Fuihiko and Sonia! There's a creepy looking building that doesn't seem like it belongs in an amusement park. Is it supposed to be a haunted house? Huh. What the... Is that supposed supposed to say Usami's house, but they X'd it out. Interesting. It's a surveillance camera. So the Future Foundation is watching us from the other side of this camera. I forgot we also Mikon kind of said before she got her punishment that something about the World Ender is Future Foundation. I'm curious about what that is as well. Because, again, we don't know exactly who Future Foundation is and what their plan is. Dang it, enough already. How much longer are you planning to keep us on this island? Oh, there's the monitor. It's the monitor used to communicate with us. Future Foundation is behind us. The fact that Monokuma uses screen means he's their ally. Monami, Monokuma, the Future Foundation, they're all our enemies. I guess let me talk to Sonia.
I don't really understand it, but this island certainly feels festive.
Perhaps.
If Hiyoko and Ibuki were here, they would have definitely enjoyed this.
That's true. I guess let me look at the... Let me look at this. Let me see what this is. It's about the haunted house thingy. The sign at the top of the building definitely says horror house, but Puppers is in here too. It's like whatever building used to be here was converted into a haunted house or something. Hi, Monami. Why are you sad? Why are you crying, girl?
Ever since I took away my magic safe, Monokuma has been doing whatever he pleases. I am reduced to the role of an unwanted child. My influence is weaker than it's ever been. Look at what he did to my house. So, this is too much. There's nothing good about this at all.
Lord have mercy, Monami, are you... okay. I mean, my question is, how are we supposed to trust you, though, is my question. Mind you, everything that's hard for our character, apparently, to trust you with everything that's been going on, not only with Monokuma, but finding out about Future Foundation and stuff, so... So, it's just... that way.
Yuki's not history ruler than me. He's the greatest character to ever become a one-shot punchline. Oh, that's right. You were here.
You didn't notice until now?
How dare Hulani as your teacher to cry in front of all my students?
That haunted house over there. Is that your house?
It was. The Monokuma kept bullying me and it ended up like this.
Again, I want to know, where the frick are those mushrooms growing out from her, other than her head? Why are they growing? This is just how it is.
I was supposed to be cute. My house was supposed to be cute. You can't. I understand that you're not it. You're interested, but you cannot go inside. Even teachers have a private side that their students aren't allowed to see. Also, you're a boy of a certain age. If you come inside, I'll make sure I'll leave the door open halfway. Otherwise, my mom. Shut up about it.
Who's your mom?
Oh,
What? That's weird, Monami.
what am I saying? It's just a what-if scenario, okay?
Bye, I guess. Anyway, this is Monami's house. It's safe to say that we're not allowed inside. So it was a waste of time to stay here any longer. Contrary to Smiles. Let me guess. Let me talk to Kazuichi. Not Kazuichi. Kuihiko first.
I don't like this.
I just want to, see everyone's situation, like talk to them before I do much. What the heck is wrong with this island? Why is this here? When they're forcing us to eliminate each other.
Dumbass!
This is such a bad taste. Okay, Kuihiko, calm down, buddy. Nothing else? I guess let's kind of get out of this. Okay, let's see. So that was the supposedly a haunted house. Here's the Nezumi Castle. So I might see. I think I want to go on the roller coaster eventually last or something, but trying to think. What else was there? Other than there's Nezumi Castle. I'm trying to think. There's the roller coaster. And then this is the fun house. I think the fun house will be have to go last, hopefully? Please say that's the case. So I want to explore all the other stuff before doing that or something. I felt like I was gonna sneeze. Let's go see what Nezumi Castle has. The amusement park castle is mouse themed. I guess because it's in general when you say mouse in Japanese is Nezumi, so I understand that. So I can see where it comes into that play. There's a lot of different things I could say about this building, but I probably shouldn't say anything at all. What's wrong? What?
Yeah! Is there anything I can handle?
Who cares?
Ooh, how exciting!
You too? You don't like mice either?
No!
We're siblings after all, didn't?
Yeah!
What the? Just because they're siblings? No! Not mice. I don't like them.
Mouse! Ah! No, not mice. They're gonna chew through my ears.
Okay. And a couple of loudmouths. I feel like my stress levels just keep rising around them. Gundam. So we have Gundam. Okay. There is this over here, buddy. Hello.
I've been found!
Nice. Queens. I guess. I'm just gonna tap a lot of the things. Yep. Thing. Trying to think. So we have I keep doing that. I'm switching Kazuichi and Fuihiko too much. It's been a while. I'm rusty. So we have Kazuichi over here, Gundam here, and then Nekomaru, or Mekamaru. I'm calling him Mekamaru. I can't. He's just a little robot guy, and I love it. So let's talk with this boy here first before I do anything else. What is he beeping about? Beep, beep, beep. Hey, are you okay? There's a strange mechanical sound coming from your body. No, I guess it's okay since he's a robot. It makes sense that he makes mechanical noises now. That sound means I'm feeling emotionally charged right now! Oh gosh. I see. Your body makes noises based on your feelings. Okay. Just now I have activated a new function! Oh yeah, I forgot the last time he said he activated a new function, it was T on one eye, cola at the other. That was funny. He was just some sort of soda machine for a second, or vending machine for a drink, so it was just... So... a new function.
Are you serious?
Is it flight? Can you finally fly? He would want to see that. Now then, prepare yourselves! I don't know what he's doing.
It opened?
That's a clock?
Is that a clock?
I'm able to sense the passage of time. I don't even need to look at clocks anymore.
Ah, interesting.
Whether it's training, meals, or baths, there's no doubt this feature is useful in a variety of situations.
It actually comes out of your chest. What are you, a cuckoo clock?
Hold on.
Kazuichi, no, call him a cuckoo clock. He's no cuckoo clock. A cuckoo clock. Don't compare me to one of those everyday clocks.
Fool.
This is highly effective radio clock. Radio clock. It's a type of clock that receives radio signals so it can automatically update the time at fixed intervals. Tell me, but it's an extremely accurate clock.
Oh.
Interesting. That's right, it's a clock that will never slow down, even designed so that it cannot be adjusted. Now you become a Time Lord. Okay, first a fountain machine, now a Time Lord. Again, I love Mekamaru.
Man.
Well, even if it's an accurate clock, they don't need to install it in your body.
What?
What are you saying? I don't need to wear a wristwatch ever again. There's nothing more useful than this. Okay. Interesting on that. That Monokuma, he's definitely toying with people's bodies. Oh my gosh, I love him right now. Like, he may not be my favorite character, but I love Mechamaru so much. Just him in his new form and everything is too funny. Oh Lord mercy, I love it. I guess let's go Gundam Tanaka and see what he's got to say. See what he's got about this whole situation. Hey, I was just wondering.
You!
Is a mere human going to offer his opinion to me? An overlord? Fascinating, you fiend.
If you flinch,
I'll
you will
play
die!
your game, you rogue. Come, tell me, try to satisfy my four dark depths of destruction. Okay, interesting, he still calls him that. That's right. Those hamsters could probably pass for mice, right? So maybe you can defeat Monokuma and Monami with your hamsters?
How pitiful.
Lord of mercy. I already told you, hamsters are merely their temporary form. A fiend like you is incapable of imagining what happens once they shed their transit guise. Interesting. Ignorance is horrendous, I guess, whatever. That's why it's only interesting to converse with humans once in a while. He gave some roundabout excuse that makes no sense, but my guess is he doesn't want to put them in danger. That could have just been easily said, Gundam. It could have just been easily said. I guess it's not you.
Oh my!
This building is full of dangerous areas. I feel like I should say something about it. Wow, what a coincidence. I was just thinking the same thing. No matter how fancy it is, it's got nothing on Miss Sonia's castle. You have to know, she's the real deal. Oh lord, him again, the Miss Sonia simp. So, here it comes again. Miss Sonia's 100% pure princess who lives in a 100% pure castle. Don't talk so confidently about a castle you've never seen before. Again, this is interesting. Why do I have to hear the background stuff? But I have no choice but to. Anyways. Let me, I guess... Clatter. Huh? It's locked.
Ooh, how
Maybe it was
exciting!
Press up against the other side of the door!
Yeah!
Think about it, it's too awful.
Yeah!
No, not nice! Again, what in the world, Monica?
Mouse! Ah!
Again, same thing. Always the same thing. Anyway, it looks like we can't go in here. Sorry, just checking things. Okay, I guess that's Nezumi Castle. I guess let's... let me go to the roller coaster. Let me see what the roller coaster has to give us, because I'm just curious. Hi. There's even a roller coaster. Well, obviously since it's an amusement park.
Ah!
Ah, too bad it's still under maintenance. The ride isn't intense enough yet, so I'm in the middle of powering up like crazy. I don't think you do that. It's not like anyone's going to ride this anyway.
Come on!
No, don't say that. He hasn't prepared a prize for you. We're planning to beta prize again.
Look forward to it,
Anyway, please do the
okay?
other checkings first. I'll make sure I'll finish the maintenance by then. But now I should come back here after I checked out the other areas. What am I going to do? I should think about when the time comes. Akane, before I do that, what's up?
No.
I just wanted to grab that, so I guess there's a Akane here at the roller coaster, which is classic. But Akane is here. Should I talk? I don't know if I should have talked to her before. I guess I'll leave for now. I'll come back later. It's fine. Yeah, it's fine. So I'm gonna go to the funhouse afterwards, but okay, nothing. Hold on. Sorry, something keeps distracting me, and I'm like, bro, stop distracting me, I don't want distracting stuff. So that was the roller coaster. I guess let's check this train on the funhouse. Yeah, here it is. Some stuff. Okay. It's like a building out of a fairy tale, minus the creepy looking train. I don't really understand this concept. What kind of attraction is this supposed to be? So, I guess train. Oh, there's Chiaki. My brain wasn't even thinking. I forgot she was over here, but I was like, where? And she's like, oh, I'm right here, actually. I had to turn for a second. Again, I'm so confused by this dark train. Why the Monokuma? Why Monokuma face and all things? I guess I'm gonna talk to Nagito right now. We're supposed to be finding clues about the future foundation in an amusement park. Hey, how about you? Did you find anything? Like the school profile, maybe? What in the world? I'm confused why he asked me such a question. Let me try. Hello. How you doing, girl?
I feel like this amusement park is missing something.
That's not the problem here.
So, I mean, it's supposed to be an amusement park, but there isn't even an arcade.
Oh, that's what she's saying. When you go to amusement parks with your friends, do you just ditch them to go play video games?
No, that's rude. I make sure to choose competitive puzzle games or shooting games that we all can play together.
Yep.
If I have any plans, that is.
That's odd. Alright, let me see what this is about. It's supposed to be a cute looking train, but the design totally ruins it. Ah! Welcome to the funhouse! Funhouse?
Yes, indeed.
With this train on Connect Me, I shall take you all to the funhouse!
Nonetheless, your body will be crushed asunder by then.
What? Then there's no way I'm running that thing. You'll never be able to ride it anyway!
Hey,
You know, we wanted to go to the funhouse. All of you guys have to ride this train. All of us.
So,
If you want to go try, want to try to go to the fun house, you gotta assemble everyone here.
Nonetheless, your body will be crushed asunder by then.
What does he mean by that? Weird thoughts. This is obviously smells fishy. This is clearly a trap. I've decided I'm never gonna ride this thing. Alright, I think it's time I head over to the roller coaster. Yeah! Let's go to the roller coaster. I want to see what's going on. I mean, I do not want to ride on the roller coaster in general, but roller coaster. There's a roller coaster. No, Connie was originally. I didn't get to talk with her, but
Yo!
everybody here.
Want me to tell you?
Hey, you wanna know something cool? Mine's really cool. Look up. We traded for you ride the roller coaster together.
Hey!
I'm not riding that thing. Didn't I tell you? I get crazy car sick. I don't think you're gonna have a choice, Kazuichi. Rawr, welcome!
What?
Welcome to the main attraction to the amusement park, the Great Ultra Delicious Coaster. Why is it named like Great Ultra Delicious Coaster? Okay.
Hey!
Is it really true that we get a prize for riding this?
Of course!
Sure thing! What's the prize?
No way!
Oh no, that's the surprise after you ride this!
This is bad.
Hey, do we really have to ride this together?
What are you
Can I
saying?
tell you already? Are those ears for decoration? Oh boy.
Shut up! Shut
No,
up!
I'm not gonna do it! No, it's gonna be fine. The rides are sweet.
I already know.
Oh lord, he's already like, no, and tearing up. He's like, I refuse. He's like me, if anything. Everyone knows who likes them, always say that, but I already know that they're not fun at all.
Even so.
But there's a possibility the prize is gonna be those ship parts. No? Ship?
Ah,
No, yeah, he did mention there's a possibility about that or something. That might be true, but
Might I ask, will there be this ride take? Where will this ride take us?
Nope.
It won't take us anywhere. Just gonna go in circles around and come back here. What is the meaning behind that?
you fiend. Have you never gone to an amusement park?
I am ashamed!
Oh, Gundam, you forget she's a princess. I don't know if she has.
I am embarrassed to say that we do not have these in my country.
fuck.
I see. I've only gone to an amusement park once during my childhood.
Listen well.
But it was an amusement park in heck filled with man-eating demons.
There are amusement parks in heck. Wow! I have never heard of such a thing. By all means, please allow me to accompany you next time.
Hey!
What the heck is going on with that? Okay, interesting. Don't do it, Miss Sonia. That guy has a habit of lying. Okay. Why is he saying that? I'm not gonna say this part at the end, but I'm gonna say the last part. I shall offer up your blood as tribute.
That is...
Why? Why, Gundam? Gundam, what is your deal?
Oh, that is a shame. It seems my blood cannot be used as the entrance fee.
Are you kidding me?
Lord of Mercy, Sonia, do not take this seriously. Huh? Wait, does that mean Miss Sonia?
Hey,
Hey, everyone, it's just going to be a waste of time if you stand around like this.
see?
Why don't you just try riding it?
That's obviously
Oh,
wrong.
why do we have to just try riding it? Nakamao, can I leave this to you?
Understood.
Oh, Lord of Mercy. Leave it to me!
Hey!
Stop it, please, let it go! Let it go! Too bad, Kazuichi, you're getting on the ride. I don't care, even though I don't want to be on it if I was in his point of view either. But despite his desperate struggle, Kazuichi got stuffed into the roller coaster.
Now then!
All aboard the Ultra Delicious Coaster! Great Ultra Delicious Coaster. Still, weird name. Hold on. Goodness gracious, why? Goodness gracious me. Lord of mercy. I have to leave the door open, so if you hear the random television in the back, I do apologize and everything you hear, but anyway, with Monokuma's shouts, the roller coaster took off at a maximum speed. Oh my.
Yeah!
My lord, this looks Nekomar in the back, he just hands up, bolts and screws flying off. Gundam looks like he's dying. Along with Kazuichi. Oh no! Look at Kazuichi, he's dying. Sonia's having fun, Chiaki. I don't know what the heck is with Fuyuka's face, but he also kind of looks like enjoying. Nagito right next to Akane just also probably enjoying, but I don't know if you'll say anything. With freaking Hajime in the front with Sonia. Akane is also enjoying it, hands out. Or just, I don't know, whatever doing, or just stuff. Oh my lord. Goodness gracious. But this looks like it's... Oh my lord, I love how funny this is. Poor Kazuichi. Poor guy. He's literally dying.
I'm gonna die! I'm gonna die!
Poor dude.
What overwhelming G-force! It feels like all the screws in my body are gonna fly off!
Well, it's showing in the image that they are already.
Be still, my heart!
Gundam. Oh no.
This is so much fun!
I'm gonna die! Let me die!
He just is hating this. Oh, poor Kazuichi.
Yes, indeed!
Oh, he was dying on that coaster. I can't help it. Alright, we arrived. How was it? Wasn't that fun? I guess that was supposed to be him, but I don't know. Lord of mercy, I don't know. I just said it weirdly. So it's finally over. That was a little too intense. Hey, let's go on it one more time.
Alright, I agree. Once more.
Stop it!
No freaking way. He does not want to go back on it again.
Hey, hey!
After all that, the first time. Oh, poor Kazuichi. But I loved how funny and cute it was.
More importantly, where's our treat?
Yes, indeed!
Oh yeah, right here. Here you go. The treat is a file. File? Huh? The symbol. Right. It's the same symbol, the one on the door of the ancient ruin. Need I? If so, this file must be a file from the future foundation. Will we be able to find out who they are if we look at this? Nagito?
Hey,
Is it alright if I check inside?
Here!
Yeah, then do whatever you like. The gatherer of Nagito as he received the file and stared at him intensely as he carefully turned the pages. Oh! It's images, it shows all the images from the past first game. Cool. Hope's Peak Academy at Riley became the site for the eliminating school life. The mastermind behind the plan locked the students inside the academy and forced them to eliminate each other. We know that from the first game, but we have all these are from the first game characters, and they're just photos, but you see them and whatnot. Interesting. The students who were pushed to their limits eventually reached a state of heightened paranoia, and that's how the eliminations began. The eliminations committed by the students lasted several days. At a certain point, the curtain suddenly fell. A group of students united and staged a counterattack against the mastermind who paid with their life. Ooh, lord. Look, it even shows who the survivors are on the side. There's Makoto, there's Aoi, Byakuya, Toko, Hiro, and Kyoko. On this other side. Cool. With this, the 6 students who survive are able to escape the academy.
Wait!
Hey, aren't these photos on the left photos of the 6 people who survived? Then what does this mean? Why is he in this photo?
I looked down at where Nagito was pointing. Oh, it's the Byakuya. Yeah. Yep. Interesting. I love how Nagito's the one who points it out and whatnot. So it's very interesting for them. But again, interesting. He was much thinner, as if he was an entirely different person, but he looked exactly like someone new. The ultimate affluent prodigy, Byakuya Togami. I don't think so, buddy. I'm bored. He looked exactly like him, first victim on the island. Yes, true. That is true indeed. But
What?
This definitely looks like Byakuya.
Impossible!
Why is Byakuya's photo in here?
I don't think that Byakuya we know and that was the first victim is the same one from that game at all, in my opinion. So, because I can tell there's some. I mean, they may look the same, but I think the only difference is the body types and stuff. So, or whatever it is.
This is...
So I guess that's kind of big difference. Oh, Lord of mercy. Doors are opening and things like that. My lord. Sorry.
This? What does this mean?
Hey!
Like, what's with this eliminating school trip that they're talking about?
Yep.
It looks like the eliminations were involved in resemblance to the state of eliminations that happened before. And that took place inside Hope's Peak Academy.
Hey, bastard!
Hold on, that these messed up eliminations actually happen inside the Hope's Peak Academy?
That's obviously impossible!
That's not possible. There's no way the teachers or the police would let that happen.
Let me ask.
Interesting, as usual.
However, what if the future Foundation World Ender was the one who initiated this?
What?
You mean the organization who was the one who took over Hope's Peak Academy then?
Of course not!
I'm messing up my voices, I apologize.
That's not possible. How stupid.
Interesting.
If Byakuya was still alive, we would be able to learn the details of this. How unfortunate.
However,
Interesting.
However, we lost our memories, correct? That should apply to Byakuya as well. Also, Byakuya never said a word about such things actually existing.
Let me tell you this.
Well, he was eliminated before he could.
Interesting in that point. I didn't get to see what else. It was said. My bad if I went too far. So he became the first victim before he could tell us about any of this. Perhaps that's what Byakuya's planning to talk to me about. Oh yeah, this.
I cannot talk to others about my past. I suspect that my skeptical nature is partly to blame. Distrust others and being distrusted for a long time. My life has been a living heck.
Was he specifically referring to this eliminating school life?
Hey,
Anyway, as long as Byakuya is no longer with us, we have no choice but to ask Monokuma.
That's true. We don't. We have no choice but to do that.
How does this eliminating school life that occurred at Hope's Peak Academy relate to this island?
hey,
The only thing I can say is,
it's
all the others are in your school memories that were taken away. You?
That's as obvious. Yeah. And give them back. Give those memories back to us.
No!
No, the Future Foundation took your memories, and I can't do anything about it in my current state.
impossible!
Weird.
Regardless, it's unforgivable. I will never forgive those who try to trample hope. They should all be destroyed.
Again.
This isn't making sense again. How freaking annoying!
Hey!
Whatever, man, just let me go back home. What the heck are these ship parts?
Who knows?
No. Oh, hold on. I guess. you. Sorry, I probably just brought some food in here, so we're having some breakfast for dinner. I'm gonna be nomming on some food in a bit, but before I do, we're still focusing on this. Oh, who knows? They should be somewhere on this island.
However,
Interesting, though.
I have searched this island once through, but I did not find ship parts anywhere.
No, the funhouse should be left.
This, too, must be the will of causality.
I mean, true, the funhouse we still have yet to go into, which is... So I guess that's the only thing we have yet to... figure out if this is anything, so...
Based on what I've heard, it seems we cannot access this unless we all gather together, correct?
Correct!
Ding ding ding, correct! That's right, the treat you can't find yet are all hidden inside the funhouse.
Hey!
Then the ship part should be there too, right?
No, not just the ship parts, if he means all the treats. That also includes our Hope Peak Academy student profiles, which means a clue about my talent should be there too. It might be a trap, but it's like we're already caught in a trap. Then,
Everyone, let's go. Let's try going to the funhouse.
however,
I see. Is that really all right? The funhouse is the creepy-looking building, right?
But we have no other choice. I mean, we might be able to obtain the ship parts if we go there.
interesting, yeah.
And learn the secrets of Hajime's talent, too.
What the freak?
Yep.
Fine, I think we should listen to Hajime and head over to the funhouse as well.
Looks like you guys have decided.
I can't wait! I can't
I'll be
wait!
going first. I'll see you later.
I'm not really on board with this idea, but everyone says they're going to go. I guess I have no choice. I guess I'll have to go with everyone.
I shall engulf this world.
I'm believing that the person who we thought was Byakuya was somebody else, but was also somebody who had, with all the other people as well, so that's just my theory about what happened with the Byakuya we knew.
Plunging yourself into a trap is an act of sheer madness. That's what makes it truly interesting. Then it's decided.
Maybe it's because we were shown a new mystery from that Future Foundation file, but I was panicking. I couldn't keep still after being forced to see more mysteries, and that didn't make sense. I felt like I didn't even care if it was a trap. And because of the panic, I completely forgot. Monokuma's traps are always far beyond our imagination. I completely forgot about that. Before, I'm going to quickly save. Let's see. We got all of our peeps here, but I'm very much... Okay, before I kind of get on to the train and talk to the others, all I can say right now is from the looks of it, what is it? My brain just can't think. There's a possibility that he's trying to trick us to make us be the enemy of the Future Foundation if we, for some reason, I guess from what it is, because it sounds like the Future Foundation is the one that put us on this school trip. However, we're not so sure about anything other than that file that gave us stuff that's talked about Hope's Peak Academy and everything, and I think our character as well thinks that Hope's Peak Academy was taken over by Future Foundation. I mean, when we played the first game anyways, we didn't know what fully happened afterwards to our main cast from the last game. However, I mean, we're in this situation, from what everyone's getting, is they're getting more questions than answers and whatnot. I feel like Nagito somehow has some knowledge maybe of something, or is just getting interested into more knowledge about everything and is kind of suspecting something. And I believe he's trying to stay quiet about it or something, because I feel like he's trying to hide more than he knows. And again, I do understand that these people were they were originally students way before the whole game thing started, like with everyone together when everyone was still alive, to a school trip to have fun and just, be with their schoolmates. And then when this happened, it just started to change. People are forced to eliminate each other, like in the first game, but completely different. I guess scenarios. And it's got to be something to do with, I guess, their memories. Because we know for a fact that we lost our memories, sort of similar to the first game of our school life, or anything regardless of our school life at Hope's Peak and everything else. And apparently our characters don't know about the tragedy either. I mean, I see some similarities with the first game and the second game, in my opinion. Both the characters lost memories, like our main character and all the other characters who have been eliminated, punished, and the surviving ones, and are trying to look into clues about, the mastermind, what's going on. But the two differences about this is, in this game, in the second game, we're trying to figure out who the masterminds and about this future foundation and what their reason is for putting us on this island first, compared to the reasons of why they were stuck in a school in the first game and trapped, and who the mastermind is of controlling Monokuma and everything. So, and the fact that they keep bringing up, like, the past characters, and then the way they saw Byakuya in the file, suggesting that there's possibility something more going on than they think, as well. That's just what I'm thinking, and what I'm just putting out there. Again, I feel like Nagito is hiding something, because he's been, I guess, from how he acts sometimes, he's finding out some information that he wants answers, but he's just trying to hide it from other people. Monami, I feel like, is also very sus at this point, as well, about a lot of things and what she's been saying. Either she's a good person or the enemy, but it's just, again, she's very sus. And the way Chiaki also kind of starts at times with wanting to prevent other people from not dying from sort of these cases, it's not that it's a bad thing, but I feel like there's something about Chiaki that also might happen with that situation that is also leading for this as well. But I have no idea. I have no clue. What do you guys think about all the information? Do you think that the Byakuya we met in the very beginning of this game, in the second game, that we thought we knew, is the one we've known from the first game, or probably somebody else? Because I'm feeling like that Byakuya we met in the main, like in this game, the one that we thought was the Byakuya they knew, is somebody else. It's not the real Byakuya Togami as well. Because the way he suggested things kind of, in my opinion, seem more different than what we know of the real Byakuya Togami from the first game. I'm just saying that as what I believe. I'm gonna quickly, after we have this little talk, I'm gonna quickly take a break and stuff, so I can eat just a bit of my food or something like that, or get a drink and stand up and things. A clone. That's not a bad idea if it was a clone. I wouldn't mind if that was a clone. If that's the case. What about any of the other information about, like, from what they found out about the future like, from that file about the school eliminating game and stuff, and then how is it connected with their past lives or their memories and things like that, and any other similarities or anything else you find interesting that you guys have found while we were reading that stuff? I do like the fact that they show the images in the file of the main cast, the ones that survived from the last game, as well, which was kind of neat, and then kind of showing some of the past people who were in there in the photos as well. It's very blurry, and like the photos are blurry about the other characters probably, but I'm glad they still show the main cast a little bit, the ones that survived in the end, which was kind of cool. Oh lord. Oh lord, oh lord. But again, a lot of this is just very, very interesting in general with all the information we're finding of all this stuff. So I'm just also again, I don't know if I should trust. I'm just thinking, don't trust either Monami or Monokuma because I'm sus of Monami about some stuff. But anyways, maybe that's an interesting theory. Interesting theory right there. A very interesting theory. I would not mind if that was that theory. Very interesting, because it kind of does give me that vibe, in a way. So, again, we'll have to eventually see. But for now, I'm gonna go take a little break for a bit. You guys get up, get some food in you too, if you haven't eaten or snacked along the way. Like a healthy snack or something. And drink some water, use the restroom, stand up, stretch your legs, and I will come back to the game in a bit. Hold on, let me also fix so the music doesn't keep going when I'm doing that. So yeah, I'll be right back after this little break stuff I'm doing real quick. I return. I'm still taking like a break, but I'm just gonna eat while I talk and stuff. Before and everything. Oop, oop, what am I doing? Wrong buttons. I returned. I just have my stuff already set up and things. Where's my... I'm gonna put on my chat... should I put on my chat screen while I talk to you guys while I'm eating just a bit before we continue the game? Or something like that, if you guys want me to. Because I feel like there's a lot I want to kind of still talk about regarding this, on theories and things about what's going on with the characters and things. Because there's just, again, something about how this is very... There's a lot of stuff going on with this whole entire trip and things like that we are seeing. So I'm just kind of like, there's so many other things that I'm kind of confused about. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Sorry, I'm just pouring some... I have waffle. I mean, I'm gonna be eating waffle and bacon again today. And I'm not gonna have that situation that I did last time when I had a waffle and bacon. Again, Lord of mercy. Sorry. There's a lot of, again, as I mentioned before, there's a lot of stuff that I feel like there's more to what some of these characters are. Hello, what's up? I'm just taking a little break before continuing on the game. We've kind of, we're playing more of Danganronpa 2 a little bit with some stuff going on in the game. We are in an amusement park stuff. We got a file, so I'm interested in a lot of stuff that's going on lately with that file as well. So, but, anyways, people who are joining in, how are you guys doing while I'm taking a little bit of a food non-break before continuing the game? Because we have just found some interesting information and we need to find more that I feel like could lead us to what is really happening. Nice. Being a chill. Chilling is always good. It's always nice to chill sometimes. Oops. Just trying to do something for a second. But, I feel like, in general, there's something about Nagito that kind of is like... I feel like there's something with Nagito that's gonna end up happening sometime soon. Because of the way he's been acting. And the way he kind of was reacting to the information on that file and whatnot. I don't know what it is. Either Nagito, if he's finding out some of this information, has a lot of things he might know more of than we think that he has more stuff he knows that he's hiding. I don't know why, but he gives me that vibe. He has a lot more hiding than he does that he says he does, and a lot of stuff he says and things. What do you guys think about that? About Nagito, maybe. Because at times he kind of feels like he has that situation where he's getting information straight off. He's taking the information and has somewhat of an idea of what's happening, what's really going on or something, but he's not saying it and wanting us to figure it out on our own first. I have that feeling. Or something, because if he knows himself, knowing himself, he might not be able to say it. Because, as we know how he acts, he's all about hope. But the way he kind of wants people to win for hope in a weird way. He does it in a way that it feels like it's kind of similar, as we mentioned, I think in a previous stream, to Junko. That's true, yeah. He is a mixture of, like, it's like a mixture of both Kyoko and Junko in a way. I feel, because, again, the reason why I'm bringing up Junko is because the way he kind of is, like, an advocate for hope in his mind, but the way he's going about it is... hold on. Sorry, probably a wrong pipe or something. The way he kind of goes about talking about hope kind of is similar to how Junko talks about, despair. I don't know why, but that's just my feeling. Regarding Nagito. Sometimes. I mean, he's still a good person. Maybe, yeah. Again, a lot of the stuff we have found so far, and some things, we're finding a lot more questions than answers for them. Like, they're finding a lot more questions than answers, and a lot of mind-blowing things that... I mean, there's a lot of, they're finding out information they think they know about each other, and then they're being bombarded of, oh, we don't actually know each other kind of vibes. Because we have no memory of if we knew each other before we met, because I feel like there's a possibility they knew each other. Like how, in the first game, everyone knew each other, but they just didn't have that memory. It's gonna probably be the same thing with this one. But maybe in a different way. But I don't know. Again, it's just how it is. And we'll have to see what we'll find out eventually. But again, it's very interesting that Monokuma gave us that file, other than as what you said about one of the theories is that to get us against the Future Foundation, if there's a possibility in the past game, in the first game from Trigger Happy Havoc, those survivors are trying to save these people. If that's the case. So I don't know for sure. I also, okay, other than the theories, did any of you guys, like, laugh at the roller coaster scene? Other than me? Where you have all of the people are on the roller coaster. You got Nakamura, like, did any of you guys love the roller coaster scene that you saw in the game? Because that was hilarious. A bit, and I felt bad for Kazuichi. He was like, please, I don't want to do this, let me die. Kind of vibes. He did not want to get on that coaster, and he was forced on the coaster anyways. Akane seemed to enjoy that, though. My lord. I don't know why, but seeing that scene was too funny. I mean, hilarious. I mean, I'm glad they got to get on the coaster, but... but still, I feel bad for Kazuichi. He was like, no! Being forced onto the coaster, and he was just... he was dying on that coaster, almost. Not literally, but... or any of the sort, but he was just dying. Because he was just like, can't handle it. That's how I would have felt if I had to be forced on a roller coaster like that. Because I don't like roller coasters in general. Because they're too scary, in my opinion. He did say before he got on there, he has some motion sickness. Like, he gets car sick or motion sickness somehow. He did mention that. I believe at some point, yeah. Yeah, gone too soon. Oh, Lord, too soon. Not the gone too soon. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. I think Nekamaru enjoyed it, though. Nekamaru was enjoying it because in the image I could see bolts and screws kind of like flying off his body. Because he said, what overwhelming G-force. It feels like the screws in my body are about to fly off. In the image it did look like they were flying off. Akane was full on enjoying it though. Both her hands up in the air. The wind. Everything. R.I.P. Ibuki, yes. Mm-hmm. I agree on that. R.I.P. Ibuki. She did not need to be taken. But it had to be. Somehow. Again, the only person I think we should to blame, in my opinion, has got to be something related to Monokuma. Monokuma somehow managed to do this. He somehow managed to make it by somehow leading it to make Mikon get the disease to do this thing, so. Again, that's how I see the whole, that situation. Again, what did she mean by her beloved? That is kind of cringely creepy. That the reason she only did it was because of her beloved who forgives her. That is kind of... She was giving me yandere vibes for some reason there for a second in that trial and whatnot. I don't know why. Again... For some odd reason, yandere vibes, and I can't. It's just how it is with Mikon at that trial and everything, and the way she did stuff. So, anyways, I think it's time to go back to the game and kind of chat a bit with some of the others before getting on this gosh darn. Oh, there's that camera. I want to talk to everyone before I get on this gosh darn train. Let me start with Hihiko here.
This is bad!
Let's see what everyone has to say before we get on this thing. This is definitely a trap. Is it really okay if we jump in without even preparing? But the only thing we can do is go, right? It's definitely something past that point. Okay, Hihiko says nothing. Like you said, we don't have time to just stand and stare. Yeah, kinda, she does that. Yeah, that's what it was. So yeah. Anyway, so there. Okay, Akane. That trainer. I don't think it'll be fun as the roller coaster. Well, I guess whatever we find in the funhouse will be worth it. You're feeling the excitement of this attraction, aren't you? Okay. Chiaki. Let's see what you have to say, Chiaki. I'm not really on board
board with this idea, but
Well,
if everyone says they're going to go, I guess I have no choice. I guess I have to go with everyone.
Okay. Normal laughter, I love it.
The madder the action, the more interesting it is. Well, that's Gundam for you. Gundam being Gundam.
This attraction is quite unsettling. I wonder if it is alright.
So, before I talk, I'm gonna talk to Nagito last. Let me see what you have to say, Nakamaru!
Leave Kazuichi to me. I'll make sure to keep him in my clutches this time around as well.
Does he mean because he's not gonna like getting on this ride either?
Damn it!
Anyways,
This ride is definitely better than the one from earlier, right? It's more intense than the other one. It's definitely too scary for me.
okay, Kazuichi, a little over the top there. It's a gosh darn train, but oh well. We'll see what it goes.
Now then,
Let's hurry up and go. It looks like the answers you're looking for are where that train is heading.
I guess anything else other than no? Okay, I guess let's get on this darn train. I didn't know anything else.
I just need to get on this train, right?
no way!
Well, come on, what you got, buddy, for us before we get on this darn train?
Well, there's really no need to be cautious. It's not like it's going to speed, fly, or anything else.
hey!
I'm gonna believe you this time, so you better be telling the truth.
Alright!
Alright, let's go! She's all for the thrills of a fun ride. Interesting.
As soon as we stepped on the small train started slowly moving and went inside the dim tunnel.
Ladies and gentlemen, this train is heading toward the funhouse!
Why does this scene kind of give me Willy Wonka vibes with the train, but completely different? So we have Kazuichi and Fuyuhiko in the front, Akane and Sonya together, we have Chiaki with us, Gundam and Nakamaru, and then we have Nagito in the very back alone. He's in the back alone.
Allow me to guide you all to the world of surprises on this train that runs toward glory!
Are you sure about that, Monokuma? But I don't know why you're just giving me Willy Wonka vibes for some reason with the train scene, maybe.
Please be careful of where you step. Also, it's dangerous to stand up all of a sudden. Well, it's not like you have time to do that.
See, this kind of gives me, I don't know why it just gives me that vibe for some reason for a second.
What the hell?
Yeah, especially this part because they did that one scene in the movie, but oh well.
Is this gas?
But completely different.
This was definitely worth the travel.
Okay, Fuyuhiko, we get it. As soon as the white smoke surrounded us, our bodies started to feel soft, like mollusks. Is this supposed to be knocking out gas or something? Like to knock them out and make them fall asleep or something? Is that what's going on with the gas? Because I don't know why that's even on a freaking ride in the first place. Our brains felt like they were starting to melt into a puddle of mush. And in the end, we lost consciousness. Yep. Sorry about that. What in the world? What in the heck are we at? Dots. More dots. When I woke up, I was someplace that didn't make sense. It was clearly a place I'd never seen before. My sense of reality was still hazy, so I wasn't able to react right away. Hey, we have Nakamaru here. Nakamaru, what's up, Nakamaru?
Where is this?
However, when I looked over at Nakamaru standing tall in a wide stance, my sense of reality felt even hazier. Man, I slept good. Akane.
Oh my! Where are we?
What the heck is this?
Everyone's awake. Okay, lovely. Interesting. Oh no! No! I shouldn't have said no! Gosh, what have I done? I do like the Willy Wonka movie. I like it. I did not like the newer version of it with the Tim Burton version, but I prefer the classic one. That was my thing growing up, but I couldn't help it. I couldn't help it with that scene. It just gave me Willy Wonka vibes. I don't know why. It just did. Anyways, voices expressing surprise and confusion began to surround me one after another. Seems that the others have started to wake up as well.
Why was I sleeping in a place like this? Good night. Well, I should go back to sleep for a little longer.
That's obviously wrong.
Yaki, don't go to sleep.
No, don't you seriously? Can't do that.
No,
What did you do to me?
I assume that was that gas's doing.
Damn it!
That gas we were forced to breathe right after the train started moving must have knocked us all out. And then we were brought here, huh?
I see.
In that case, this must be the interior of the funhouse.
Welcome!
Okay, interesting.
Welcome to the Strawberry House! Strawberry House? Isn't this the funhouse?
Yep.
Of course it's the funhouse! Strawberry House is part of the funhouse! Part, you say?
Allow me to explain.
Interesting.
Now then, allow me to explain already.
Oh, it's a map. Okay.
Ta-da! This is Strawberry House and its exterior.
So there's the first, second, and third floor.
You are currently at the indoor porch located on the third floor.
Okay.
You can see there's a lot of playground equipment with strawberry designs. How fancy!
I guess that's very interesting. I guess the green is kind of was indicating where we were.
Now then, next is the second floor. That's a lounge. It's perfectly for refreshing up, and I prepared 5 guest rooms that are lined up like boom. The guest rooms are divided up by quality grade. The deluxe room is soundproof and has excellent air installation. The standard room may have so-so installation, but it's still pretty decent. And the crummy room has service airflow and wrap problems. Why? What is wrong with you? That concludes my explanation of the second floor. Last but not least, the first floor of the Strawberry House. On this floor, there's a room called the Final Dead Room. What the freak? Final Dead Room? What is that supposed to mean? That's all like boom! You can enter the Final Dead Room at any time, but the extra cost is when you pick the difficulty setting.
interesting.
On the same floor, there's a hallway called Strawberry Hall, and when you pass through it, there's truly strange enormous tower standing tall with a boom boom. Why is it always boom? It's called Strawberry Tower. Please use your own 2 feet to get a feel for what the inside of Strawberry Tower is like. This was the tour, but I think it was difficult. To understand with my wordy explanation. So you shall. I'll use your own 2 feet to explore the inside of the building. That's all for me. Any questions?
Hey!
Lord of mercy.
Heck yeah, we have questions, obviously.
What's this?
Really? What's your question, really?
What do
To
you...
bring us to a place like this. What are you planning to make us do this time?
That's right!
Oh my lord, it's always that. Yeah, they always have to think that Monica was planning something. Normal. So I would say I'm on their path. I would suspect him as doing something for something. Of his own entertainment. Monica was entertainment only.
That's right, I have a lot of questions, but let's start with that first one. Didn't I explain it to you? This is the motive this time. Oh lord, I knew it. I had a feeling of something coming up. An escape game! Oh lord, it's basically saying we have to do an escape room thing. Escape game?
In other words,
The concept this time is a closed circle within a closed circle. Like Ghost Speed Academy back then, this townhouse is a complete closed space.
hey,
There's only one way to get out of this closed space building.
Viva
When the elimination begins, I'll let you guys out when the next elimination happens! Yo, let the escape game begin! Oh, Lord. I was like, where's the catch? Where's the catch? Show me the catch. Huh?
What? What the fuck?
Kazuichi.
Damn it!
The way you do that. Just the, what the freak? Oh, Lord. We can't get out of here till the next elimination happens.
This is troubling.
I knew this was a trap, but I never expected to be so straightforward.
How foolish of me!
If only I'd eradicated a magic barrier, I wouldn't have had to breathe in that gas. I let my guard down and ended up falling asleep.
I'm questioning how the gas affects a robot. Because I would expect Nakamura to not be affected, but somehow he is. He's a freaking robot. How does gas that's supposed to knock out a person knock out him? He's a freaking robot. So I'm questioning that.
Like, why would gas even work on a robot? That's supposed to be when you make your move.
Thank you, Kazuichi. He's on the same path as me. He's on the same wavelength on that. That's what I'm saying.
Kazuichi. Gas shouldn't pose a problem, but if they activate my sleep mode, even I won't stand a chance.
Huh?
Sleep mode?
Oh!
That's right, it's a cutting-edge function that puts my other functions to sleep, even if I have insomnia.
Interesting.
Just press the goodnight button on the back of my neck and I'll be forced to enter sleep mode. What's the point of that function?
Fool!
Didn't I tell you? It puts my other function to sleep even if I have insomnia.
Hey!
He's a freaking robot. Does he even need to sleep? Unless it's battery charged, but
Do you even need to sleep? In order to awaken from sleep mode, I just need to set the alarm in my chest. It's all possible with just one touch.
Jeez!
Dang it, he's not even listening.
How pitiful.
He probably wants to live like a human as much as he can. Such is the sad nature of robotic organisms.
Man.
interesting.
At any rate, Monokuma sure stuffed in with a lot of useless functions.
Interesting, in my opinion.
Anyway, Nakamura must have lost consciousness because his button was pressed.
Damn it!
My question is, why would you have it on the back of your neck? And a lot of other stuff is what I'm questioning about. Don't know why, but it is.
What a blunder! He must have taken advantage of that white smoke and went around me! I'll never let that happen ever again! Lord of mercy.
Hey!
My lord. And everything else.
For now, why don't we look for the exit?
But...
That would have been okay. It's Mechamaru, but that wouldn't have been a bad idea. But then again, we're talking about Monokuma. Monokuma's the one that did that to Nekamaru because apparently, if I'm remembering from the last time, he was very injured and close to death. So I do say I don't. It's Monokuma doing that stuff. So I don't know if that's even possible. Sorry if I got distracted for a second. Also, again, the way the button had to be put in his thing is a weird design choice and flaws and all the weird functions that Mechamaru already has. Like, it's funny that he can have a soda machine situation in his eyes and then you just got a random clock in his chest, but oh well. It's still very much, we still have Nekamaru. Nekamaru is still the same regardless of if he's in a robot body or a human body. He's still himself regardless of the body and the look he is. So, in my opinion, I have to say, The main thing is we have him and he's still there, so what's the big deal? Other than there might be a few Monokuma making flaws and whatnot, so... Ah, well. Anyways, moving forward.
Exit. Is there even an exit? I mean, if there was, this wouldn't be a closed space, right? Make Monokuma's motive meaningless.
Dumbass!
What are you trying to give up for, dummy? If we were brought inside this place, then there's definitely exit out somewhere.
That's
Amazing!
Oh gosh, this face again. A cringy face as usual he does.
Amazing. A heart that refuses to give up until the very end. That must be hope. Yes, I understand. Then let's explore the inside of this building with that map we got.
Well,
Interesting.
but exploring on your own is too dangerous. It might be better if we team up with someone.
Damn right!
Ah, what in the world? Saliva is getting into my throat and everything. I hate that feeling so much. There it goes. Trying to clear up and whatnot. Sorry.
Then Akane, you come with me.
Huh?
Oh, that's an unusual combo. Good this guy be.
Huh?
It's nothing like that, idiot. It's just something I want to talk to her about.
I don't mind. Whatever's fine.
Well,
Well, then the two of you stand right next to each other. There's a notable height difference.
bastard!
I'm not saying that last part, but
Drop it. You.
hey, we're gonna go. Let us hurry up and go.
Damn right!
Alright then, we'll go on ahead first.
With those parting words, the two of them left the area.
Miss Sonia!
Oh, he would want to go with Miss Sonia. Well, Miss Sonia, I guess it's time we also...
However,
Okay.
Sonia already left with Gundam.
Oh my!
Huh? Aw, you got dumped.
No! He just wanted to go with Miss Kazuichi wanted to go with his lovely Sonia, and he instead goes with and she goes with Gundam. Oh, there's a love rivalry between those three in my mind. I don't know why, but I just feel like Gundam loves Sonia, but I don't think Sonia is like ever gonna reprise his love. I don't know if I don't think Sonia even has love for Gundam either. I don't know. It's one of those weird triangles. Again, I'm not saying that's possible, but it gives me that vibe. There's a love triangle going on between those three. I don't know why. It's too funny.
Of course not!
Oh lord. Oh lord have mercy for me.
Idiot, I didn't get dumped. Why would I get dumped? In fact, I'm really popular.
That's obviously not true.
Now then,
I think it's time for me to get going too. So,
hey,
Chiaki, would you like to go together?
Huh?
yep,
I haven't really had a chance to talk to you, so I thought this would be a great opportunity.
for now.
I feel like we also still need some information on the traitor, because I think that's what we also need to figure out is there an actual traitor amongst our crew as well, because if I remember correctly, Monokuma did say there was a traitor in with our crew of people, so there's a possibility we need to also figure out who the frick is this traitor as well and all that other stuff, so might be a very interesting thing to figure out maybe. Again, I don't know. We'll have to figure that. We'll have to see if that is the thing if we ever find out the traitor and all that.
Then take me with you too. There's 3 people's okay, right?
Huh?
That's fine, but... I get it. Kazuichi's trying to avoid Hajime.
Hey!
What are you talking about? Avoid Hajime? It's not like that. What do you mean?
Well,
Call it a hunch, but maybe Kazuichi can't stop thinking about it. You know. And the possibility that you're the traitor?
Why is he bringing that up? I was about to say I brought up the traitor earlier, and then how he brings it up.
Well, I just said what Kazuichi was feeling.
I mean,
Well, you know, the truth is, we don't know anything about you, so it's not my fault if I don't trust you. not mean. We've been together this whole time and you still don't know who I am?
That's obviously wrong.
Like that matters. It's not like I know the real you.
Okay.
It's just like how we didn't even know anything about Mikan. The real me?
Huh?
Okay, I kind of see where he's getting at now with that reasoning, but
The only reason you're here is because you were the one who suggested we go to the funhouse, right? Are you saying I lured you guys here? Why would I do that?
That's right.
It's not that far-fetched, you know. I'm sorry, Ajime. I really do want to trust you. But I just can't yet. That's why I'm going with Chiaki. It's not like I want to go with Nagito either.
but you're saying Nagito's more trustworthy than me? What the heck? Dang it, why did this happen?
Yep.
If that's the case, it is what it is. Why don't you come along with us, Kazuichi?
Oh, but it's fine.
It's fine. Oh, I thought it was one person. Oops, wrong. It's fine, Chiaki. Just go.
Yep. Got it. See you later.
Oh, we're all alone! Yeah! With that, Kazuichi, Chiaki, and Nagito all locked together to explore the area.
Huh?
Oh, oh, never mind. I forgot we have Nakamaru. I'm stupid.
I guess we're the leftovers. Looks like we're not very well liked. It's not like I'm complaining about it will change anything. We're just a traitor and a robot after all.
Why are we still being called the traitor?
I'm not the traitor.
Oh!
Oh, that's right. My apologies. Well then, Hajime. Let's show everyone else the value in leftovers.
Why is he always making that screaming sound?
Every time, that voice and everything. Let's magnificently find the exit with our very own hands. If we do that, it will solve everything.
When people start trusting you, it seriously stinks. Okay. Trying to see what everything's about. Let's see. I want to look around and look at stuff. It's the monitor again. The fun, you have to get the feature foundation, ally, that same thing. Enemies. Camera in here. Interesting. Camera. Yep. The same stuff. I just wanna. Let me check out the slide. Monokuma said that this open area is apparently an indoor park. Suspected of Strawberry House and playground equipment scattered about as strawberry themed. Of course, I'm not a kid who'd be amused by something like this. Besides, I don't have any time to play anyway. I guess what's this? There's a lot of different types of flowers blooming in the garden. It's like there are sunflowers, but I guess there aren't any strawberries. Weird that. Okay, what do you have to say? I guess let's talk to Nakamaru again. Yeah, same thing, I guess. I'm trying to see if there's like a Monokuma around or not. Okay. No matter where I look, every area is decorated with strawberry patterns. I don't hate strawberries, but if these patterns continue, I might start to get sick of them.
Oh?
Interesting.
According to Monokuma's map, the only thing on the third floor is the park we're currently at. And then it looks like I don't have any business on this floor. Just so you know, Hajime, let me know whenever you're feeling thirsty.
Is he talking about this soda Is he talking about his soda fountain? I don't really want to drink anything that comes out of his eyes. I kind of agree with that. Oh! I was like, where the frick can I move? Finally. Oh, that's the park. Okay. What's up, buddy? What are you just doing there sitting in a bucket?
Huh? I've been found?
Why are you just sitting in a bucket? Okay. Weird. So this is the park over there. Interesting how there's like, okay, these are little Monokumas. Interesting. Very, 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 very interesting. I'm gonna save again real quick. Because I like to save periodically. Let me talk to Nekomaru, I guess, because he's the only one on there.
What is it?
What, are you thirsty? No, I'm fine. Nice, if you ever get thirsty, just let me know.
It looks like he really wants to use his soda fountain feature. I forgot he has that feature too, and it's too funny. I guess let's go downstairs, per se. Because I feel like we need to... I mean... This is weird. I like how... I don't know why we have a huge... Why does there have to be a huge bucket and shovel for a freaking park like this? It's so weird. Weird, weird, weird in my opinion. How, it had to be such a huge... random bucket and shovel. Also, I like strawberries in general, but again, I agree with the pattern. So many strawberries. Why? What's the point of the strawberries? Like, what is it supposed to be, like some sort of cute funhouse thing, but it's probably gonna annoy people? Or something, just by the pattern? Also, I want to sit on the benches, but it doesn't want me to sit on the benches. Let me sit on the benches, my guy. Let me sit on the bench. I don't think there's anything else other than we gotta go downstairs. Sorry, I was just taking a look. Let's go downstairs. According to the map, there should be guest rooms and the lounge on the second floor.
Oh!
Alright, I shall explore the guest room. The lounge is all you. Yeah, got it.
Ah. What is this? Oh, it looks like a candy. Why is it so giant? Random giant teacup. Giant teacup. Guest rooms. These are the guest rooms. Chromium rooms. Okay, this is the lounge. Standard room. Deluxe rooms. Can I interact with these rooms? Let me see. Ah! Oh lord! This is interesting. There is a room that... Interesting. I guess this is what... Oh lord, that is... Poor monitor! It's got a crack in its taped! What the world? Okay. Lord, okay, so I can see. I see what that is. I just want to take a look at the rooms. So, there's a standard room, and then there's the deluxe. I want to take a look at them before I kind of... I can hear voices inside. Sounds like someone's in there. I just want to see what's in the standard room. These two.
Hey, hey!
I'll go back to the other one. I just want to see what this is about before anything. I shouldn't have, but I guess. Yeah, what do you want to talk about?
Well,
What is this?
Well, you know, I'm sure you don't want to hear this, since I caused a similar incident. I already know that you guys, like me, have no right to say this to you, but... when I look at you, I just have to say something.
What?
Okay, what does he gotta say to Akane about this? Then spit it out!
hey,
You don't need to act so stubborn, you know? Because I know what you're going through.
Huh?
What does he mean by that?
Huh?
so,
The only reason you're standing here right now is because of someone sacrificed himself for you.
I know, I was like, what the freak? I mean, this standard room ain't bad.
You feel guilty about that, isn't that right?
Like,
Hey, what are you talking about?
I know.
So you don't want to be honest about it, huh? I understand that feeling too.
you?
Seriously, what the heck are you talking about?
So,
But like he said, it's better to just be alive. Might hurt to look at his painful appearance right now.
Damn it.
But you're much better off because at least he's still alive. I mean, for me...
Oh, I think I get what he's... I think I know what Fuyuhiko... the reason why he actually talked to Akane. It's because he kind of wanted to... speak to Akane because he kind of went through the same situation with Peko and stuff like that. In a way, I think he's trying to do that, which is very, very interesting. So that is very interesting to have. So I think that's why he wanted to talk to her in reality. Interesting.
Sorry.
Huh?
Oh, are you crying?
Right now, I feel very grateful to her, but I can't tell her that anymore.
So...
But you're different, so... Make sure you tell him how grateful you are.
Huh?
Wait, so you're trying to say again?
I see a Monokuma in the back there. That's... Quietly left the guest room so they wouldn't notice me. There's a Monokuma in the back. I'm gonna grab that. Fuyuhiko took the time to talk to her, but it looks like Akane didn't really understand the conversation. Ah. Now Kamaro's gone. Before I go talk, I'm gonna check out this lecture. I'm gonna look at the lecture room and then I'll go into the, I'll go into that other room in a bit. Oh lord, this is the luxury deluxe room? What the frick? Why is there, what? Odd. Okay, I'm out of here. Weird. The lord. My lord. Okay, I'm gonna go to the, I haven't checked here yet. Let's see, lounge. I guess let's check out the lounge. So this is the lounge. So, this is also completely covered in strawberries. It's going to be difficult to relax here. I guess for now I should look for things I might be able to use.
Okay. Camera. There's a clock. I guess let me look at everything else before I talk to the telephone. There's an old painting hanging on the wall.
Why would there be a portrait in a place like this? It seems very out of place. Also, the place card on this portrait.
Help Speak Academy founder Izuru Kamakura. What the frick? Izuru Kamakura.
Why would a portrait of someone as important as the founder of Hope's Peak Academy be in a place like this? Also, this name.
So hard to pronounce. Interesting. Okay. Thanks to the wall clock, I know what time it is, but knowing the time isn't going to help things. I'll talk to Sonia and then Gundam and then I'll go to the telephone. Just because, why not?
I see. This place is supposed to be a lounge, but it seems I may not be able to calm myself and relax in here.
Seriously? I thought the amusement park was in bad taste, but this is even worse.
You are right. I agree. Monokuma's eccentric taste would shock even an Indian.
What? An Indian? What's that supposed to mean? Shock an Indian? What the? What's that supposed to mean? Sonia! I'm confused.
Fine.
How meaningless to think this savage tone would confuse me.
Go by 4 dark
I have waited
devas
for
of
you, invading
destruction!
Black Dragon Champi. Exert your strength to your heart's content. I shall wait until Jumpy returns with his report.
He has such skillful control over his hamsters, he might really be able to communicate with them. Alright. Thank you. I hope you come by for a lot of the other streams as well. We still have, again, Death Mark coming in. We're continuing Death Mark, again, tomorrow at the same time as yesterday, which is 6:30. So please make sure you guys will come and see that one, too. Because I'm enjoying the horror and everything.
Ah, there's a telephone.
The fact that there's a phone in this building is clearly suspicious.
Will I be able to call someone with this?
When I walked towards the telephone, I immediately noticed it.
What is this?
A set of numbered buttons, there's just a single button with a grape image on it. Why a grape? Why is there a grape image? I like grapes. Okay, since, I don't know why, before I continue, do any of you guys like grape? What kind of fruits do you like? Grapes, strawberries, and things like that. Do any of you guys like, that stuff? Like any sort of things of like any type of fruit, because I think grapes are delicious. Strawberries are also good, especially when you put on like some sort of sugar thing sometimes. Not all the time, but strawberries in general are delicious. Because I'm just being curious if any of you guys like. I'm just being curious because since we're in a funhouse that is basically themes with like fruit and there's a random grape, my brain was like, why not see if why not ask out of curiosity. And any other thoughts on about any fruits, because I also like cherries because cherries are good. I think grape flavored candy is good sometimes. Grape flavored candy. I feel like sometimes when it comes to candies with fruit flavors, they can be good, but sometimes they can be really artificial, and especially with the color at times. Like, interesting. Also, if I remember correctly, I remember I think in my mind, I've always wanted to go to Japan to try some of their fruits. If I'm right, I think some of their fruits are very expensive, but what other people I've seen videos about their fruits, like the Japanese fruits and stuff, and trying their Japanese fruit candy, not candies, sandwiches. Have you ever seen those before? I keep forgetting what they are. Of those fruit flavored cream sandwiches, I think is what they're called, or something. Well, that's what it kind of is. With like fruit inside. It looks so good that I want to try. I don't know why, but it's starting to make me think of that stuff. But I also think, other than just a candy, that their fruits are, some of the fruits, not all fruits I guess, are very expensive. Some fruits, depending on how they're grown I guess in Japan, are very, very expensive. But they look so good. I don't know why. I so badly want to try some of the stuff in Japan, like that, because of that. But I have to agree about, I like grape flavored stuff, I like cherry flavored, strawberry flavored is good, and orange. Again, some fruits are not bad, I'm not a huge fan of the flavors in candy, but I think they have the typical fruits, but I think they're just more pricey because of how they grow them. Is the reason why, I think, because they have the muscat grapes, is what they're called. Again, I'm used to, in the US, I'm used to seeing like those red grapes or the purpley grapes, and then there's those green grapes we know of. But I think in Japan, the green ones are called muscat grapes, if I'm right. I don't fully remember. Again, I don't know much about it, but I remember I used to watch a lot of videos on like a lot of people from cooking or who went to Japan, like other like videos about Japan stuff and fruits and things. I think a lot of them were like chef people or people who cooked and stuff, who had tried them and stuff. So, again, I'm not too sure. I think they also still very pricey strawberries because they look so perfect. It's probably because of how they grow them compared to how we grow them in the US is the thing. Oh yeah, now I found it's the fruit sandwiches in Japan that look so good. And I think that's the way they cultivate and grow the fruits is why they're very much very high value price is the thing. So I think that's probably the reason why they look so good. It's like from melons to strawberries to the grapes, my lord. So that's why I'm like, I want to so badly. Every time I look at the stuff regarding it, they look so delicious. And I'm curious on how they taste, in my opinion, because I remember some people who have tried this before, like the videos I mentioned. They have tried them before, and I think they taste completely different and much more much more tastier compared to normal American ones. I'm not saying like how, because it's how they were grown. Again, the differences on how they were grown and like the growing process on those fruits compared to the U.S. and stuff like that. So, but again, I also kind of want to try their fruit sandwiches that they always have as well, because they look so delicious every time. Again, if I ever get a chance to in my life, probably we'll see. If not, it's fine. But that's what I'm getting the vibes of right now from this is the reason about that. But yeah, it's very much. Hold on, before I continue. I guess my reasoning on... I was just being curious on that. But also, I'm kind of confused why the freak this phone has... Sorry, my brain was kind of losing, but I'm kind of confused why there is a literal grape image on this telephone. What do you guys think, though? Trying to get back into the game. Sorry, I went on a little tangent. I went on a little tangent there for a second, but oh well. It's fine. Sometimes those things are fun. Because it makes it very, very interesting, in my opinion, on stuff like that. So I was just being curious, but what's the point of a telephone with no numbers and an image of a grape on it? I'm curious on what you guys think. Is my question. What do you guys think? Is there a reason they have a grape button on this telephone or something else? Because I have no entire clue. I guess while I'm doing this, I'll take a little bit of some numbing on my waffle. Again, there's so much stuff going on. How? That's what I'm thinking, like, what's the point of that? Unless there's another place for this phone that has the similar thing, but for strawberry. Is there, like, another tower, another floors, but it's grape themed? Because if there is a grape on the phone, then there might be, another area similar to Strawberry House, but it's called a Grape House. I don't know if that's the true case, but that's just my guess. Alright, sorry if I went on some much tangents, but let's continue.
But why grapes? Why not strawberries? Well, for now, I'll give it a press.
Ringing!
Ah, sounds like it's connecting to somewhere.
But no one picks up.
Let me tell you this.
As usual. But oh well. It's just how it is, I guess, with the phones. Oh lord.
What a mysterious device. It may be used for summoning rituals. A novice shouldn't carelessly touch it. It's probably not that dangerous. Aside from that button, it looks like any other general telephone. Besides, it doesn't work like a normal telephone. I don't even know where it was connected to.
This, too, must be the will of causality.
I love to let just Gundam's voice just say the stuff it wants to say. It's too funny.
Jeez, what's going on? My 4 Dark Deadly Destructions are investigating the area, but it seems there's nothing of note to report.
Listen! Why have you given up? There may still be something on this floor we have not searched yet.
Yeah, you're right. It's still too soon to give up.
I'll leave that matter to your discretion. Good. I leave this matter to your discretion.
Alright. I should try exploring the first floor. I haven't seen it yet. I guess so, with all that. Is that every? I'm betting this room is gonna be the same as this one. I don't know why the deluxe rooms are so odd. Also, where the freaking... okay, that's the stairs to go up. Okay. Where the freaking, Nakamargo. There wasn't anything terribly important on the 3rd floor or the 2nd floor. That doesn't mean there is nothing here. I should look around thoroughly. There he is. Final death room. Oh, cringe. Strawberry Hall. There's Kazuichi, there's Chiaki, there's an elevator. Do I need to tab anything? Oh! That's the... okay. Cool. Okay. So that map... Okay. I don't understand the point of this elevator, but there's an elevator here. So I can see that's the map. Big old strawberry. And then there's Nagito right there. Classic. What you got over here, Nakamaro?
This building is particular. Look at the inside of this bathroom. I can't take a peaceful...
What is with him and taking himself to go to the... Why does he have to do this regarding the bathroom? I would expect that now that he's a robot, he doesn't need to use the bathroom.
Sorry, if I had to get so close to the mic. I had to. Why is he bringing this up again? I'm not saying that word, but use the restroom.
Preventing me from taking a good bathroom break. This house is certainly defective.
Get it? Why is this even a thing needed? Looks like this is a bathroom.
Every time I see a bathroom, I get this lonely feeling.
Sure!
When in the world is...
Why? Okay, I don't need to know that, Nakamaro. TMI for that.
He's going to be fixed.
I thought it would be if you were a freaking robot. I don't want to know. I don't want to know. I don't want to know, and I don't care. Anyways, let's talk to everyone. Here's Chiaki.
What happened? Did you get tired again?
Nope. No, I was just thinking. Why strawberry?
Huh? Why is that?
Personally, I think tangerines are totally fine too. Or even fruits like peaches and apples.
Yeah, any of those fruits would have been fine.
Hey! Then why strawberry?
Who knows?
Yep. Such a mystery.
Yeah.
What was that conversation just now? Why? Okay. What do you talk? Let's see what you have to say, Kazuichi.
What? Is there anything you want to say to me? No, nothing. The possibility isn't zero. I do think that it's extremely close to zero, but it never is going to be zero, no matter what. Yeah, I'm sorry, Hajime.
Hi, Nagito. I want to see what he has to say before continuing anything else.
Everyone is a symbol of hope. They're all completely different compared to quitter like me.
Someone like
I'm
me.
terribly sorry that someone like me is forced to be with everyone like this.
Do I have to... interesting. We found Strawberry Hall door. I want to go explore more of that, but I want to see what happens if I touch the strawberry door, but... So this is the hall. This is kind of unnerving, though, with all the strawberries. I don't know why, but the strawberries just like this are kind of unnerving. I don't know why, it's just very, very unnerving. For some odd reason. It's just so weird and unnerving. Let me see what this has to say.
Oh?
Let's see what this does before we continue on.
I see, so this is Strawberry Hall. Seems this place is also filled with strawberries in a creepy looking hallway.
Yes, it's unnerving, there's so many strawberries.
As I recall, Strawberry Tower is on the other side of the store, right?
Oh!
According to the map, that's correct.
Fool!
However, this order is all wrong.
Yeah!
It obviously makes more sense to finish investigating the first floor before going on to the other areas. I get it. You don't need to raise your voice so suddenly. It's bad for my heart.
Why is it bad for our heart, buddy?
Is that sarcasm towards me for having no heart? There's no way I'm gonna let that bring me down.
You seriously don't feel down, huh? Okay. I was just checking that out before doing anything. What's this? This door looks like it gives off a different vibe compared to everyone else. It's like a literal clown in front of my face. I'm terrified because it looks like a clown face. It's terrifying.
Final bedroom?
Allow me to explain!
The final bedroom is a challenge given to you by Headmaster Monokuma. Only those who win the life-threatening game that occurs in this room will be able to reach the Octagon, the fatal holy land where the ultimate weapon sleeps. The freak? That's weird. Huh? Excuse me. Monokuma, what are you saying? Well, then if you're feeling aroused and you're willing to risk your life to continue living, here's your challenge, the final dead room.
Life-threatening game?
What the heck is that? Did he just say I can obtain the ultimate weapon if I win? How stupid. Who the heck is going to do that? Weird. I'm just... What? Huh? Again, this is creepy. It's like a freaking clown. Why? The way Monokuma was going on about it, I'm betting someone is going to do that. I'm betting. So I don't know if I should trust that. But it's still freaking creepy. Like, you have all these strawberries and then you got this creepy door. Let's see, elevator. Oh, isn't this an elevator? But that's weird. The only stairs are between this building's second floor and third floor.
Does this mean there's a basement?
There's a button next to the door. The grape image is the same as the button on the lounge telephone.
What will happen if I press this?
And so without really thinking about it, I tried pressing that button, but it's not receiving at all. Is it out of order? I don't really get it, but looks like this elevator is unusable.
What is it, Hajime? Did you find something? That final dead room place sounds suspicious, but going inside might be a little dangerous. Monokuma did mention a life-threatening game.
Huh?
It's not even worth playing if you all get... if all you get after winning is a weapon.
That weapon is what it apparently is.
Oh!
Now then, the other should be at Strawberry Tower, in the far back of the Strawberry Hall. Sorry.
Show some spirit!
Let's get going already!
Excuse me, I'm just killing myself a little bit there for a second. What? I'm so confused about the point of this final dead room. I mean, I don't know if there's anything else I need to investigate or something. Clock. It's a wall clock. A wall clock above the bathroom door. Jeez, what kind of placement is that? Weird. I didn't even notice that before. Anything else you have to say, buddy?
Oh!
The only thing left for us to do is travel along Strawberry Hall to the Strawberry Tower.
Yeah, it's just the let's go. I'm going to everyone else before I kind of do that, because it's very... Where's my pet? Let me check my pet, though. Sorry, I wanted to check my pet. See if it's doing alright. Jackie.
My strawberry.
Is that what you were focusing on? She's just too focused on the strawberry part. And then him saying he can't talk to us. What about you? Do you have anything else to say? Yeah,
Someone like me?
same thing. He always calls himself a quitter. Interesting. So I just wanted to check everything else before I go back to Strawberry Hall. I don't know what the point of the elevator and the thing was not working, but I guess let's go to Strawberry Hall door. According to the map, Strawberry Tower is on the other side of this door.
There's no doorknob. There's no way we can open the door like this. Maybe you just have to press the button that's next to the door. You know, the one that has open written on it. I wonder what that means. It's funny, it's spelled just like the word open.
Wait, seriously?
Huh?
Nakamura, what the freak?
Anyways, I just have to press this button then.
Nakamura raised his right arm and vigorously slams the button more times than he needed to. Lord of mercy. Nakamura, you didn't need to do it like that, buddy. Is that mono and me on the floor? So this is Strawberry Tower, huh? The building is shaped like a huge circle. Plus, the ceiling is so high I can't really make it out.
Sheesh!
Jeez, more of these bright red decorations. What terrible taste.
Huh?
I guess, if that's him speaking, but...
Oh, with a name like Strawberry Tower, I guess the terrible decorations are intentional.
That's right, this is Strawberry Tower, right? And then why do I see something that doesn't match the strawberry theme at all? Anything? Weird. I'm just looking everywhere. There's a picture on the floor. It's Asami's face. She has a strawberry in her mouth. Even this is strawberry themed, huh? Well, at least it's not an illustration of Monokuma. Weird. I just want to look at everything. Let's see. Wall. Along the tower floor, there's appears to be many lights built into the floor, illuminating the wall. The lights are all red. And I see because of these lights, the walls and interior design of the tower look red. And with the lights, they're also able to create the design on the wall. However, because these lights are shining on the wall, the ceiling is pretty dark and I can't really see it. It's a random pillar. On both sides of the door in the far back stand two huge pillars. Perhaps... Without thinking, I turn around and check behind me. Just as I thought, there are pillars or gate posts on both sides of the door Nakamura and I entered from.
It appears they're standing face to face with the other pair.
Interesting. Interesting, though. Let me talk with Nakamura, see what it is.
Huh?
This is such terrible taste. Well, if Monokuma did the decorating, it's given that this place would have a terrible taste.
Okay, anything else not useful? Guess let's check out this door. Anyways, there's a huge door at the far back of the tower, but there's a grave image on it. I thought this was Strawberry Tower. Wait, this image. match the one on the lounge phone and also the one we found near the first floor elevator?
Oh?
Perhaps this door might be the exit. Huh? Exit.
Huh?
Take a look at the map we received from Monokuma.
I see.
There's a door at the far back of Strawberry Tower, but nothing is drawn on the other side of that door. Now, doesn't this mean that the exit is on the other side of this door? Therefore, we must try to confirm it by opening this door.
Nekomaru lets out a battle cry, grabbed the doorknobs tightly with both hands, and attempted to pry the door open. However... Clatter.
What does this mean? The doorknobs won't budge, not even one bit.
Is it locked?
Oh crud, it appears to be locked tight.
Show some spirit!
In that case, I shall use my full power!
I guess whatever that is. I feel so weird saying it like that. The fierce roar Nekomaru pulls all his power into grabbing the doorknob with both hands. But... nothing.
Not yet. Here it comes, the incredible strength of 1 million horsepower! Again, he's a robot, I can use swim steam. Wait, isn't it creaking? If you break off the doorknob, we'll be stuck in here. That would be bad! Well, duh! So, shouldn't we discuss this with everyone else first? Before you attempt to force your way through?
I see.
You have a point.
Oh!
Very well then, even though the door would have opened soon, I'll give it a rest. Then let's go back to Strawberry House and discuss this with everyone.
If they listen to what I have to say, that is... Lord of mercy. Or two, yep. Wall, anything else with the wall? However, because these lights are shining on the wall, the ceiling is pretty dark and I can't really see it. Interesting, I didn't even see that part, did I? There's the illustration. I guess let's leave here, yes.
Is it just me, or does it seem rowdy by the elevator over there?
Did something happen? Before I do anything, check my pet. What's wrong? Save a bit. Okay. Oh! Everyone's here. We have Nekomaru over here, Akane, Kazuichi, there's Monokuma for some reason. Kuihiko, Chiaki, Gundam, Sonia, and Nagito. I guess let me talk to everyone. There's Nekomaru. Dots. He's glaring at the bathroom with eyes full of normal malice. Is he really that upset that you can't go to the bathroom? Bro, do I need to care about that? No, thank you. Okay. Kane?
Hey!
Is really Yuko alright? I think he was trying to flirt with me.
You think that was flirting?
I don't think so, buddy. Kazuichi? Dots.
Well, apparently Monokuma has something to say.
I'm gonna talk to Nagito. What do you have to say before I go to you?
Hajime.
Hajime, I was waiting for you, no?
Huh? Why are you waiting for me?
Monokuma said he'll be presenting something when everyone is here.
Monokuma said that? I'm gonna talk to everyone before I talk to Monokuma. He's the last one I want to talk to. What do you have to say?
You fiend!
Where were you? Now I swear I'm making an overlord wait.
That was
Very
close.
well, but this won't happen a second time.
I'm gonna talk to everyone, and I'll talk to Kuihiko last. And Monokuma last all the time. So...
Hajime, were you safe? Apparently Monokuma has something to say, but I have an odd feeling about this.
I only have a bad feeling about this.
Chiaki, what do you say, girl?
Well? Apparently Monokuma has something
mean, yeah, it's all the same.
He's not gonna tell us about everyone gets sucked up at once together.
It's probably something terrible again.
Terrible. Much better if it was just terrible.
Okay. Alright, Fuyuhiko, what do you have to say, buddy?
Did you tell Akane what you wanted to say?
Damn right.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure she didn't want to hear it, but I'm the only person who can say it.
We already know what it was. It was that weird conversation about, I guess, how she felt like she was at fault. He felt like stuff like that. Anyways, continuing on. Yo, how you guys doing? Are you able to get a general idea of Strawberry House's side?
Huh?
Strawberry House's side? That's a strange thing to say. It sounds like there are other buildings.
Of course!
Oh lord. Was I right about the grape house? Is there gonna be one called the grape house because if there's a grape in the grape door? Is that the case? Oh lord. Of yours. That's why there is this thing called a contact elevator.
Let me ask.
Oh lord.
Oh Lord have mercy if that's the case.
Contact elevator, you say?
Hey!
Even though it's an elevator, it's a big mistake to think of move vertically. There's an elevator that travels along a rail, so even moving horizontally is easy as pie. Okay.
Then, does this elevator go to a different building?
Because I feel like that's the case. If they have Strawberry House, then there's one probably called Grape House. And I'm betting that's where Monokuma's gonna take us next.
Yep.
That's right, to Grape House. I knew it! I knew it! I knew it! I knew it! Lord of mercy, I knew it!
Huh?
Grape House.
Hey!
Grape House is an enormous building that makes up of other buildings.
See ya
Well, we can worry
later!
about the details when we get to Grape House. I'll be going ahead.
Huh?
I don't really get it, but he just wanted to tell us to go to Grape House this time, right?
And that we must ride that elevator, right?
Are we screwed?
What should we do?
Show some spirit!
Oh, hold on, I'm messing up. Just what? We just have to go for it! The only way we can overcome this situation is to make a move! I'm messing up my voices, I apologize. So, but still, you know.
Interesting.
What? You scared?
Of course not!
Heck no! Why are you saying that in front of Miss Sonia?
I think he's referring to you, Kazuichi.
Huh?
Fine, I'll freaking go. I'm not scared at all.
Well, I don't have it as bad as Kazuichi, but I do have a bad feeling about this. But we can't just stand here and do nothing. Alright, let's go. When I pressed the grape button next to the door, it immediately opened. How come the first time we pressed it, it doesn't work, but now that Monokuma says something, it has to work? Oh lord. Oh well, it's just how the game works. Oh lord have mercy for me. When we stepped onto the elevator and off we went to Grape House. Weird elevator, there's puzzle pieces! My lord. Weird. Weird. It's so weird to see a puzzle piece designed for an elevator on the inside. Creepy.
Is this already moving?
If so, that'd be awesome.
How so?
Hey,
Yeah, I mean, it's not vibrating at all, right? This is probably a really high-performing elevator if it's not vibrating at all. I mean, vibrating all that much.
Maybe it's just not actually moving. Alright, let's open the door and make sure.
You must not! You cannot! That is too dangerous!
After staying inside the vibration-filled elevator, eventually the door in front of us suddenly opened. Appears we have arrived at our destination. So, this is Grape House. Similar to Strawberry House. However, it's just odd. What the frick? It's just all grapes this time. I like grapes and all, but weird. No matter where I look, everywhere is plastered with grape patterns. Same thing like the Strawberry House. I was already filled up with the strawberry pattern, but this is also unpleasant.
Welcome!
Okay, welcome to Grape House! Now then, allow me to explain the Grape House. Oh lord. Lord of mercy.
What?
Ta-da! This is Grape House in its entirety! So let's start explaining the first floor! Aside from the fact that there are no final dead rooms, it's basically no different than Strawberry House.
Okay, so I guess the final dead room is only in Strawberry House, so that's interesting. Anyways. So I guess I'm grateful for that, but oh well.
Just like how there's a strawberry hole over there, there's a grape hole on this side. And when you go through grape hole, that means there's a grape tower.
If it's gonna be similar to Strawberry Tower, then okay.
The second floor of Grape House is the same as the second floor of Strawberry House.
Okay. You don't need to explain every single thing, but oh well.
I prepared 5 guest rooms of different types along with a relaxing lounge. But the main attraction of Grace House is obviously the third floor. The Monochrome Archives. Everyone loves the Monochrome Archives.
What the frick? Monochrome Archives.
If you want to know about my proud accomplishments and contributions, feel free to study the literature here. Now then, this concludes the tour, but I believe it'd be difficult to understand if I just explained with words. So you should all use your own 2 feet to check out the inside of the building. That's all for me. Any questions?
Like, I'm starting to get hungry. Where's the food anyway? She's always hungry, I think.
Is that necessary?
Hey! Oh, Lord. What are you saying? Of course it is!
But it's supposed to be an escape game, so how can there be any tension if there's no time limit?
Yahoo! Monokuma. I don't understand him sometimes. And the fact that, I mean, it's interesting how he's doing that, but, oh Lord. Monokuma, what is your plan, buddy? What is your plan?
So I decided to use your stomachs as the time limit.
That's stupid.
Don't tell me.
What do you mean?
In other words.
Simply put...
Wow. It's not only we have to get out of this place just as an escape room if someone eliminates someone, but also for not getting food situation. Wow, he is rude. He is basically meticulous on this. Very, very, very meticulous on this whole entire thing. Lovely! I'm not gonna say it though.
Lies.
What the heck? If you're planning to eliminate someone, I highly recommend you make your elimination as soon as possible. It'll be too late if you get so weak you have no energy to eliminate.
Hey!
Hey, hold on!
What?
Starve.
Damn it!
Dang it, how much more of this do we have to take until he's satisfied?
Serious about that being no food?
I don't want
Wait, that's one thing I don't want. I don't mind as long as I can eat. Just let me eat already.
Sheesh!
Jeez. As soon as he learned there was no food, she was overcome by hunger. Sessions are truly annoying.
Fool!
At least try to stay calm. Now's not the time for you to panic!
Hey,
Interesting.
Well, being loud here isn't gonna help us, so for now we should explore this inside of this building too.
right?
After all, if you don't give up, you're sure to find hope. Isn't that right, Fuihiko?
Huh?
Yeah, that's right.
Alright.
Then let's get started. The same pairing as before is fine, right?
Hey!
Hold on, this time around I really want to pair it with Miss Sonia.
Like...
There he goes again. She already left with Gundam.
Looks like you're being avoided, not just rejected.
Oh, no! Oh my gosh, Kazuichi. Poor bud.
Hey,
He thinks he's being ignored Bro, this feels like he did get dumped by Sonia. Kazuichi, I understand you're feeling down, but we better get going.
damn right.
Kana, you two. How much longer are you gonna stay shocked? Come on, let's go.
With heavy steps, everyone left to explore Grape House.
Then...
Now then, where should we start? Since we're on the first floor, might as Might be okay if we start from Great Tower.
I see.
So you're saying we're going to start with the most suspicious place? Alright, then let's get started with Great Tower!
Show some spirit!
Oh, Lord. Let's start with Great Tower! Lord of mercy always says that.
Anyway, let's find the exit. Dang it, there's no way I'm going to let myself starve to death in here. Okay. Again, there's more bathrooms, as usual. Weird grape. Let's see, let me check this out before I do anything else.
Yeah, so there's a bathroom here as well! Regardless, I still cannot... Oh, God. With that body.
The only downside, your optimism is praiseworthy. So wall clock. Since there are no windows, you have the same thing. Elevator. I guess before we go to the... Let me talk to everyone here before I do that.
Grape House, and this place is terrible taste as well!
Oh, Lord. Okay. Bronze statue. Oh! Wait! I recognize this! Is that supposed to be Sakura? What the? It looks like Sakura! What? Oh my gosh! I didn't realize! That's cool! Do you guys see this? This is cool! Oh, Lord of mercy, I love that. That is so cool! My lord. And Lily even says it too, that this was her. In a way, but it's like, oh my lord. I love that feature. I don't know why, but I love it. R.I.P. Sakura. That's my question. Why is it here? Why is it here? Like, huh? It's kind of interesting, I say. Very, very, very interesting. I kind of kept walking for a second. Okay. Also, I think I'm... Oh, crud. Let me save and then continue as well. I love saving because it just helps me. Interesting though. I just love this. Let me take a look at this. What is this muscular bronze statue? It's probably an ornament, but it doesn't fit the ambience at all. Oh, there's a name written on here. Ogre. Does that mean it's a statue of an ogre? Why is it wearing a sailor uniform? Again, I don't know why either, but it's so interesting. I love how this guy's confused about why this ogre is wearing a sailor uniform. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it.
I'm starting to get
That
pumped up.
statue. I'm starting to feel a little excited. Oh gosh, Akane would try to fight Sakura if she lived.
What's that mean?
Why is there a statue like this in a place like this?
I'm gonna do it!
Is this creature inside this building?
I don't think so. This is probably in the hall, just to garnish it.
Huh?
Garnish? You mean like food garnish? Is this food? Is it tasty? Oh gosh, Akane, no.
It's not food, it's just a decoration.
Okay. I'm gonna go to Grape Hall afterwards. I wanna explore this before I do. Here you go.
Starving us seems pretty straightforward for Monokuma. That, whatever. How dare you pull such a dirty trick on civilians?
Excuse me, I agree with that. Let me check out upstairs.
What are you doing? Must first charge through Great Tower! Oh, get it already. Don't shout so loud. But no need to worry, shouting no longer hurts my throat!
I'm more worried about my ears. So I can't go up the stairs, basically. I just wanted to explore the second floor, but oh well, I guess I can't right now. I guess let's check this. Grape Hall. I gotta go to Grape Tower, no choice. Lord of mercy. Grape Tower is beyond this door, right? Just like Strawberry Hall, I only need to press this button.
Show some spirit!
Alright, leave it to me!
Please don't do the same thing. Nakamura raised his voice and vigorously slammed the button more times than he needed to, again.
It's not opening! Huh? That's weird. When we were at Strawberry Hall, this should have opened.
What?
Don't tell me it's out of order! Fine! Time for it to break down! Well, it obviously shouldn't. Did you hear something?
And that's when Nekomaru started shouting. Oh. The door opened. But what was that pause just now? Didn't the door open right away?
I see.
So this is Grape Tower.
Interesting. Very interesting how that kind of went on.
The structure of this building doesn't seem at all different than compared to Strawberry Tower. Yeah, you're right.
The building is the same circular shape, and the ceiling is just as high and hard to make out.
However, this wall is green. Strawberry Tower's wall is red.
Strawberries are red, so green, I guess. And speaking of different, there's something blatantly different over there. Everything all over again. Let me check. Illustration. There's a picture on the floor of Usami's face with grapes in her mouth. This feels different from Strawberry Tower. The Usami picture over there had a strawberry in her mouth. But what's truly different? Along the tower's floor, there appears to be many lights built into the floor, illuminating the wall.
The lights are all green.
Because of these lights, the walls and the interior design of the tower look green. And with the lights, they're able to create the designs on the wall. However, because these lights are shining on the walls, the ceiling is pretty dark and I can't really see it. Again, the same thing. I'm trying to see what I have to do. I want to check out the pillar again. On both sides of the door bar stand two huge pillars. Yep, the same rays. Pairs are standing face to face with the other pair, like the same thing. It's the same as Strawberry Tower. I guess we know that there are pillars on both sides of the door. So I guess it makes sense. Tomorrow?
But why did Grape Hall's door not open sooner?
That's definitely strange. Well, this building's existence is a mystery. I agree, it's very much a mystery. I guess, let me check out the door. Anything else? On the Grape Tower door at the far back, there's a strawberry image on there.
A strawberry door inside Grape Tower? That sounds complicated. It's like the opposite of Strawberry Tower.
True! I noticed that.
As I recall, there should be in the grape image on the far back door of Strawberry Tower.
Huh?
So the door on... not on the door. So on the strawberry side, there's a grape door, and on the grape side, a strawberry door. That's even more complicated.
I'm messing up. I apologize.
However, this time, this door might connect to the outside.
Okay.
I see.
It's obvious by looking at this map, since there's nothing on the far back door of Grape House.
Interesting.
If so, the only thing we can do is try it.
Is it gonna be the same thing as Strawberry and he's not gonna open?
Hold it!
Hi, Chiaki. What are you doing here?
I heard what you guys were discussing, but it'd be pointless if you even try, I think.
What?
What did you say? Before we go to that, why are you here, Chiaki? Aren't you with Nagito and Kazuichi?
It's exhausting to be around those two.
So you ran away? Interesting. Let me talk to Chiaki, see what she has to say.
Well?
I just want to see what she's referring to.
That door doesn't lead outside. I think it's pointless even trying it out. definitely.
Definitely, you say? It's rare for Chiaki to be that concerned. For certain.
Which I'm kind of interested in as to why this is how it is.
I have a good reason for that. I think I found out the secret of the funhouse structure.
The secret of the structure?
Want me to tell you?
Eh.
Do you want me to explain it to you? Pay close attention to each house's relationship to its representative power.
Okay.
Hey! First, try to go to the first floor of Strawberry House. On the elevator, Strawberry House is on the left-hand side, right? And if you walk along it, you'll look at Strawberry Tower, right?
Oh, it's the shape. I just noticed the shapes are completely different. They have octagon shaped. I noticed there's octagon shaped flooring compared to Strawberry House, which is square, which is weird in my opinion.
On the other hand, Grape House. From the elevator, Grape House on your right-hand side, right? And if you walk along it, you'll end up at Grape Tower, right? Now, here comes the main point with those two buildings.
Whoa!
Yeah, so you were here all along!
Oh gosh.
Hey,
Kazuichi.
hey!
Hey, Chiaki, don't go running off on your own!
Hey,
You disappeared so suddenly. I was worried about you. Kazuichi, Nagito.
you...
Thanks to your disappearance, I was left all alone with Nagito!
Man,
Was that annoying for you?
that's right!
Heck yeah, it was! I don't want to be alone with a creep like you!
Again, I understand why they're calling him a creep because of all the stuff he says, so very understandable in that aspect, but oh well. So I guess it's kind of interesting. Per se, so
This is trouble.
I guess Nagito has this weird obsession with Hope and stuff, so I understand why they're calling him a creep and stuff, but oh well. He probably has a reason to, but anyways.
I see. So it's not just Hajime, you don't trust me either, huh, Kazuichi?
Hey,
Hey, are you okay? Have you stopped trusting other humans?
shut up! Shut up!
Oh lord.
Oh yeah, thanks to you, jerk!
Everyone else is here.
Huh? You all came.
Good timing. We didn't have to waste any time gathering people.
Huh?
That was quick. I thought your investigation would take more time.
Well, yeah.
There aren't many areas to search. We didn't find any good clues.
Damn it. Right now the only thing I found out is
There's seriously no food anywhere.
this ain't funny at all.
Damn it!
Whoa, why are you complaining about food?
I heard that it's super painful to die from starvation. That happens. Why don't we,
Oh, don't! No! Kazuichi, don't sacrifice Gundam's hamsters just for food. No! Why? Lord of mercy. Kazuichi, don't even think doing that. Oh, Lord.
You insolent fool!
Thank you, Sonia.
You imbecile! What are you implying?
I'm sorry. Getting scolded by Sonia. Kazuichi, you should be grateful to Sonia. If you gotten your hands on my forked arm debs of destruction, your body would be incinerated by heckfire. What the frick?
Hey! But are the hamsters going to be okay without food?
I shall engulf this world.
Interesting.
Fortunately, the flowers blooming in Strawberry House and Door Park are cursed flowers from Heck's garden. As long as those seeds are there, the forked arm devs of destruction shall not lose a single hit point.
Interesting.
I am relieved to hear that.
Oh!
Interesting. Okay. Sorry, I needed to get a little bit of a sippy sip. Sippy sip sip sips. But very interesting little thing about all this, so yeah, well.
Now then, let's listen to your report and see what you guys have found.
Personally, I'd rather let Chiaki continue her talk, but oh well, I should listen to what everyone has to say.
Now then,
Is it fine if Gundam, Fujiko, and I represent our team and give the reports?
damn right.
Yeah, I don't mind. Rejoice! I guess, what, mongrels? Why mongrels, of all things?
I have discovered something that you fiends will be happy to hear about.
Of course! Yes, our team discovery is number 1. We shall not lose.
I think their priorities are off slightly. Okay. I kind of want to listen to Chiaki before I listen to those two. Personally, I'd rather check. Everyone's reports are important too, so I get with this first. I guess let's talk to Gundam. Interesting.
Now then, I shall present to you my discovery.
Let me
I
tell
won't let you say such nonsense like, I forgot. Monokuma said it himself before we arrived here. He said there are ship parts in the funhouse.
Okay.
Hey!
Could it be? Kazuya, and you lowly humans,
Kneel!
fall to your knees and show your gratitude to me, the full overlord of ice of the destroyed world of death. What in the world? Feast your eyes on this! Behold, a motor! It's a ship part.
Okay, why is it so tiny?
But based on its extremely small size, isn't that... That's just a radio control toy!
Fine.
Allow me to tell you a little old story. I was born as a result of union between a human and a demon.
Okay, before I continue, the way Gundam goes through his stuff, he kind of feels like he's going through like a fantasy, and it's too funny. I can't help it. It's too funny how he goes through this like a fantasy. And everyone thinks he's going along with it, but they don't understand him, but it's still so funny and cute. I love it though. Oh lord, so he's basically saying in his mind he is human and demon. Interesting.
And my existence was shunned by both races. Perhaps it's because nobody has ever bought me a toy before. But this is truly remarkable.
Shut up! Shut up!
Don't ask him about that. You mean the ship bar you found was just some radio control toy?
Loser!
You totally got tricked. I never said a single word about the ship being real.
Oh gosh, why is he gonna start saying us as idiots?
It's like we don't even have the strength to get upset.
It might be better if we leave him alone for a while.
So it was definitely a waste of time to believe Monokuma. So what he says about our student profiles might be a lie too. But our situation is getting so grim that I can't really focus on that right now. Okay. So we need, I guess... So if I'm correct, Gundam, Fujiko... I guess Nagito. Let me see what Fukia
Damn right.
has to say.
I'm sure the others already know, but let me tell you just in case. Second floor of Grape House also has guest rooms, similar to the ones on the second floor of Strawberry House.
Excuse me.
But instead of being covered with strawberry patterns, they're covered with grape patterns.
Okay.
Also,
Like the guest rooms, there's a similar lounge here as well. There's also a phone in the lounge too. However, instead of the grape button that was on the phone in the Strawberry House lounge,
I knew it! It's gonna be the same. I thought it's gonna be similar, but different.
there's a strawberry button on the phone in the Grape House lounge.
Okay.
now then.
Now, I'm just guessing at this point, but it's possible that we can use those two phones to communicate with each other.
For sure.
Okay, nice.
So the picture on the button shows where each phone is connects to.
The picture on the button shows where each phone connects to. That's probably it. So that's probably... I guess, what does you have to say, Nagito?
Now then.
Allow me to give you a brief report.
Someone like
Since
me.
I'm one who made this discovery, it's just as important as I am.
No good at all.
Which means it's not that important at all.
Hey, bastard!
I think it might be important, but we don't know.
Just hurry up and say it already. Well, it's about the third floor of Grape House.
Okay. Okay.
See?
Do you remember what Monokuma said about a Monokuma archive on the 3rd floor? I actually tried to go there.
Oh?
Jeez.
Like the name suggests, it was an archive full of stuff about Monokuma.
What in the heck is this? Why so much Monokuma? Lord of mercy.
It reminded me of those who's built their memorial houses in their hometown.
Oh lord.
Then it looks like we don't ever need to go in there. Ever.
Actually,
Also, I found a lost child at the Monokuma archive.
A lost child?
what?
What did he mean by that? What the frick?
Huh? Where did she go?
Hey!
Hey, don't just hide. Come on out.
Oh, that's what he meant by lost child. Monami.
So the lost child was you.
Right? That's how people react, right? Well, I had a general idea on how you all would react. I won't be depressed anymore. Just being treated so poorly. How sad. It's so sad to get used to it. She seems a little tense.
Did Monokuma bring you here as well, Monami?
Yes, I'm so ashamed of myself for getting careless and tripped by him. No! I'm a failure as a teacher. I have no right to guide everyone.
Girl.
Like,
Nobody here considers you a teacher to begin with.
You're sus, Monami, because of a lot of stuff, so I can see why everyone would do that. Excuse me if I'm coughing and stuff. But I'm mostly happy that you're here.
Huh?
Oh gosh, she wants to eat Monami. No, Akane. Akane. No. Stop. Sit. Something. Anything.
Hey, are you a completely stuffed animal? Is there any part of you left that's still rabbit meat?
Yep, I knew that was gonna happen.
No! Expected to be food? Hey.
Weird.
That was the last report, right? Then is it okay if I go now?
This is what you mentioned earlier, right? About the structure of the funhouse?
Let me
The
ask.
structure of the funhouse?
Well, I've come to a conclusion. The grape tower that we are in currently, and the strawberry house we were in earlier. I think they're actually the same building.
Oh. What?
The two towers are the same building, you say? I see. What makes you think that?
See? Their positions. Well? Inside Strawberry House is on your right, and your back is facing the elevator, right? But inside Grape Hall is on your right and your back is facing the elevator, right? And so, if we think about it and put those two together, the two towers are the same building and each house connects to the center. That's the building structure that comes to mind.
What? Strawberry House and Grape House are the same building? But that might be possible. Come on, take a look at that door. Isn't that strawberry image the same one on the other one that's on the elevator and telephone? And then, in the same way, wouldn't that image on the door also be showing where it leads to?
I see.
If that's the case, it would mean that Strawberry House is beyond that door with the strawberry image on it?
As well as the opposite. The grape door that was at Strawberry Tower would lead to Grape House. Meaning we opened the Grape Hall's doors, we came in here. So, depending on which door we use, this tower changes to either Strawberry Tower or Grape Tower.
Ah.
Perhaps.
Which means, when you look at this other side of the Grape Hall door that we used to come in here...
Yep. The same grape picture should actually be on here.
Hey,
And all we gotta do is confirm it, right? We can close that door from the other side.
That might be impossible.
impossible. Why?
Hajime and Nekomaru were the first ones to enter Great Tower, right?
Oh!
What? What's wrong with that?
Well, when you two enter Great Tower from Great Hall, didn't it take a little while for the door to open after you press the button?
Oh yeah, that is true. True. Huh?
See? So, just as I assumed.
How do you know?
When I was walking around by myself, I went back to Strawberry House for a while. I felt like there was still something I missed when suddenly, the Strawberry Hall door automatically closed in front of me.
Oh.
The door automatically closed?
Yep. And afterwards, no matter how much I pressed the button, the Strawberry Hall door wouldn't open. But why? Perhaps the doors to Strawberry Tower in Great Tower must be designed that only one can open at a time.
Okay. I guess that makes a little bit more sense in a way. Interesting.
See? I mean, if both doors open at the same time, we can easily find out that both towers are the same building. If that happens, it wouldn't be a fun house anymore, right?
Okay.
Then the reason the Strawberry Hall door automatically closed in front of you
So what I mean
was
is...
it because we opened the Grape Hall door?
Yep. When that happened, the Great Hall door didn't open as it was waiting for Strawberry Hall door to close. If you think about it like that, it makes sense, right?
Like, I don't know if I messed it up. Like, you're saying all this hard stuff I don't get, but aren't you forgetting the most basic problem? The color of the walls in Strawberry House and Grape House are different, you know? There's no way they'd be the same building.
You don't know?
You didn't notice. They're just lights on the floor being shined on the wall. By reflecting a colored light onto the walls, on the white walls, it makes it look like the wall color has changed.
Yeah, kind of, I agree with that. Wait! Then what about the pictures on the floor? Is that different too?
Maybe the floor is just a screen, and the picture is being projected from beneath the floor. In fact, when you look at it closely, it's not a picture that was actually drawn on the floor.
I got it.
Well, I see then. It's safe to say they're the same building, right?
But
But this is a very important problem. So, isn't it better if we test it out?
Interesting. Test.
For example, we should leave something behind here and we all go to Strawberry Tower.
right?
And if it's still there, we can conclude that they're the same building, right?
I see.
I see. Want me to stay then?
Hold on!
No, that's impossible. There's a sensor preventing that. Huh? Sensors?
Huh?
Don't you feel it? There are countless sensors plastered all over the tower's walls and floors.
Fool!
Why can't you notice them?
What the? I didn't even notice there were sensors.
Hey, hey!
I'm surprised that you've actually noticed them.
Oh, I would have expected him to. Kazuichi didn't notice, but oh well.
Huh?
My guess is that sensor can probably detect any movement within the tower.
And when it reacts, it prevents the door from opening. I knew there at least be something like that.
Hey,
By the way, how good is that sensor's performance? It's quite high performance.
How does Nekomaru know? Is it his robot sensors or something?
It seems that it can't even destruct.
Oh, lord. Or detect, not destruct. I meant detect. What the frick? It can detect your heartbeat patterns, dang.
I get it.
That's interesting. I meant the wrong thing. I thought I messed up with wording there.
Then it'd be completely impossible for someone to stay behind.
Hey, hey!
What about Nekomaru? He's a heartless robot. I still think he has a heart. Bro.
I have a monitor running inside me, as good as any human heart. But if you're in sleep mode, that function will come to a stop too, right?
Sheesh!
Like you said, if I cease all functions with sleep mode, the sensors won't detect it, but...
Shashing!
Do you need to go that far to test it? I won't tolerate any robotic predator.
That's funny. I couldn't finish reading it, but you get what it says.
Sorry, you're right. And once I enter sleep mode, I will not regain consciousness until the good night switch is pressed again, if my chest alarm goes off. I'm a little concerned about being left alone in that state.
You insolent fool! It is far too dangerous. Even as an experiment, it is possible that we might violate the laws of robotics.
Protecting our boy Mekamaru, Sonya. Good.
Hey! Why don't we just use this? We will all move forward to Strawberry House. And if by chance the handbook is still there, we can safely say that the two towers are the same, right?
You're right. Let's try this.
We left behind Chiaki's handbook right away. Then we left Grape Tower and made our way to Strawberry Tower. Everyone's here. Monami. Now, I think this gives me a good... I think we should continue this again another time. I think so far we've gotten a lot of information. I think I kinda... I'll save real quick. I think with everything going on from now, I think this gives us a good opportunity to probably end for the time. Also, let me check my pet. Okay, get rid of that. Nope. Rolling around, Mitchell Pig. Rolling, rolling, rolling. Sorry, I couldn't help myself to look at it. It's so cute. I think this gives us a good opportunity to stop here for now, because I feel like it's best if we do a lot more, I guess, looking into a lot of this situation another time, because tomorrow I have another stream that I have to do tomorrow, and I have to get it all set up and ready at a time. So I feel like I think I want to kind of save a lot of the, if that e-handbook thing was working or not, so, but I'm just kind of getting a little overwhelmed with a lot of the stuff right now, from all that we've explored so far with this funhouse. You know, so giving it a part 2 maybe for another time. Let me see, let me go back and save one more time. I always like to save, and then let me go to return to main menu. While I'm doing that, let me go to my chat screen while I'm getting out of this for now. I would have gone a little longer typically, but I think this gives us a good cliffhanger to stop on and whatnot, and see what other things might happen regarding all the stuff on the two houses and things like that. But it was kind of interesting to see what we explored already for Danganronpa 2 there. I mean, the two houses seem very much like they are the same building, but I did notice that the 2 floors are a little odd because we have different shapes of their buildings, because you got Grape House, which is, I guess, octagon-like shapes, I've noticed, and then we have the square, rectangular shape ones for Strawberry House. Also, I'm kind of concerned what that like the final death room thing or whatever, or dead room, whatever it's called, I'm concerned what that might do and what it might be, because I have no clue what the heck it might be doing for future stuff. Hold on. So I feel like there's some other catches that might happen in that funhouse, if possible. So I'm more concerned about what might happen than anything else. But what do you guys have to say? Like, what anything interesting that you guys find about this, or about the fun houses and the stuff, or whatnot, and other things before I get a good, get myself into a good ending spot, and then all of us get some good rest for tomorrow's horror game. Again, we're going back to Deathmark at if I'm correct, 6:30 again, the same time as last time, to explore, I guess, more of Miss Zoo and everything. I think that's what it is. Miss Zoo is where we left off at. I think that's chapter 4, so yeah. Yeah, I feel like, yes, that's true. It's very unfair that all of us are in, like, this strange, funhouse, stuck in there. It's like a mixture of escape room kind of vibes, because they have to find a way to escape, with the time limit being their stomachs, apparently, from what Monokuma's saying, from the way Monokuma's saying, as he's indicating they're gonna starve or something, which I don't like that. They're trying, no. Which is very, 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 very interesting, on that situation. But oh well, we'll see. We'll see how it... Let's see. We'll see how it goes, but I'm also curious, do you think Chiaki's e-handbook with the experiment will be still there, or will it not? Or will it be destroyed or something? Because I don't. I'm kind of like wondering what will happen to her e-handbook as well. I'm also kind of like, I like that I kind of went into that room when they were with where Akane and Fuyuhiko were talking for a bit. It kind of gave us more information to to see the changes that Fuyuhiko has gone through, because I think he's trying to help Akane, because in her mind, because if I remember... Okay. You think it's going to be destroyed? Okay. Alright. We'll see what it is when we go back to it again another time. But that'll be interesting if it is destroyed. We'll see how it goes. I think it was kind of a sweet thing that Fuyuhiko was doing with Akane, because as we know last time, she thinks she's responsible for what happened to Nekomaru's body becoming a robot because she tried to fight Monokuma. Because it kind of gave me a similarity that, I think Sakura from the first game fought Monokuma in a way, but completely different. I mean, also the way they look. I did like the fact that the statue in the grape house is a kind of representation of Sakura herself, which is kind of a neat feature. Yeah, that's what I say, yeah. Because he went through it himself, so he's trying to basically help her, which is the sweetest thing. You can tell he's changing. You can tell he's trying to change. Because if I remember, after the second trial, we know he was trying to change for the better. Because he wanted to honor, I guess, he wants to honor Peko and stuff and actually do the right thing. Which is the sweetest thing I ever seen. Because we also know that Hyoko was trying to change, being the jerk brat she was, in my opinion. I mean, I can kind of see it, but it's still like, again, she's gone now, and again, she didn't need to be eliminated at all. She may be freaking annoying because of how she spoke and everything, and how she would kind of, how she treated Mikon and a lot of the other people and stuff, even ourselves, aka the main character, Hajime. I still think she could have had a second chance, and whatnot, so it was very, 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 interesting. It's very much, I do agree about the fact that he went through something and he's trying to help her is the sweetest thing I ever seen. Again, I also do like the fact that they have the Sakura statue in there. It looks kind of neat. Like, it's so cool to see it. The fact that he thought when he sees the name Ogre, he thought a literal ogre, but I love how he's like, why is it wearing a sailor uniform? Again, I understand he doesn't recognize Sakura or any of the stuff, possibly. So, but it's still kind of funny. And it's the funniest and the sweetest thing to see incorporated in that. I'm also curious a little bit more about how Future Foundation and the tragedy, as well as the surviving 6, leftover Hope's Peak Academy members have something to do with this. I mean, it did reference the eliminating games in the first game from in the file we saw, with the photos that it showed in the file of every other character before, and with the surviving ones. Because both these... Okay, one thing I know in common is all these students in both games are Hope's Peak Academy students. So... I feel like we also kind of are in as well. I'm kind of very much seeing what I'm kind of interested as well to see what other references are in this game. I mean, I think there's been a couple of other references, but I have no idea where, and I'm just missing them per se of the other games. But I'm wondering that too. What other references to other characters and stuff am I gonna see? Because I don't know, it's just, there's so much, and I kind of liked seeing the statue in general already. I mean, there was already a reference to a different game. I think Ultra Despair Girls in the third chapter. Is it third chapter? Or no, third island. When you're at the movie theater. I think there was already a reference to that. I think already, because... I don't think it's just going to be specifically Danganronpa 2, but I think maybe some of that, but I don't know. I don't know. We'll see. Because there's so much that, I think there's probably a lot of I don't know if it's a lot or very little, or it's just, I'm very struggling to find them. But it's still very interesting in general to see all this already, but, where's my mouse? Crud. My mouse situation today is not up to par. Not up to par today, but I feel like this was a good stream, and I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. Let me get to my ending soon. Side. But yeah, I feel like we've got a lot of accomplished. May not be as much than typical, but I feel like this gives us a lot of some information and things that's going on, so I'm very interested to see what else is going to happen the next time we come back to it. And all that stuff. I'm excited to find any more juicy clues, and also find out about the traitor too, because apparently Kazuichi thinks of us as the traitor. Interesting. I don't know if we are or not. Also, we did look at that image that was in the strawberry house about Izura. There was like Izura Kamakura, so I'm kind of like, that might have something to do with it or not. We'll see. Yes, good night to all of you. Continuing Death Mark. Yes, I'm glad we are I just wanted to take a break from it at one point, just to kind of, do something a little different, but also kind of not be so overwhelmed of playing Danganronpa over and over again for the whole weeks, which has been going on. So trying to switch it up at times. Yeah, I will see you guys tomorrow, and hopefully you were excited to see what we'll investigate for the next Spirit and Death Mark and other theories and stuff. So good night, get some sleep. If you haven't eaten dinner, eat some dinner or something, get some water, stand up and things. And yeah, see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.